Yeah, he just needed help with the boss. I was like, okay, let me switch over consoles. Hopped in, got it to half health, killed, and he flew away. And he was like, "Oh, that's it." And I was like, "Yeah, dude, this is one of those like boss fleas, and you fight him later on kind of deal."
Quite anticlimactic, right?
Yeah, no, it was the lightning dragon in Atlas Plateau after the Lift of the Dectus.
Look, I haven't played Elden Ring because I don't have the right shit to play it. Like, at all. I don't have it.
Oh no. So, spooky alien, scary skeleton times, correct? Is that what we're talking about?
Yeah, we were like leaving
Talking about
off
aliens and
though.
shit. Last time we left off on possibly aliens even existing their obscuring their existence by even completely changing the meaning of their existence. Basically gaslighting us to a level that we couldn't even thought possible by that Asimov role.
Yeah, yeah. As I told Lone last night, I have UFO experiences personally.
Excuse me, what?
I have seen UFOs, so I can talk about
I
those
think
stories.
I
And
had something similar. Like
hmm?
I think I could have had something similar to that, but I don't even know. Like, okay, who should start? Like, should we start right now or I don't
We're
know,
already live, dude.
something of the like?
Yeah, we're already live.
I mean, should we just? I mean, who starts first with personal experience? Because I don't even know if it was a personal experience.
Um,
I'll start with mine.
yeah, start with
It's
Vincent.
pretty
Yeah.
easy. Okay,
Sure,
so
mine are just random. Mine are just random. Cause
um, so this was about 8 years ago. Oh no, wait, it was longer. I was 16 at the time. Yeah, 16. So about 11 years ago. There we go. So 11 years ago, I was at a party with a friend, right? And we were supposed to leave kind of before nighttime, right? So it was night. Me, my little sister, and the party goers were sitting outside, like, just waiting and watching the stars and all that. Um, I noticed out of the corner of my right eye, right, just a
Yeah.
flash of light, a big ball of fucking flash of light, and I was like, "What the hell is that?" I turned my head over, and this fucking cube kind of thing just like sucked in on itself and disappeared in a flash of light.
Bro, you sure you weren't tripping balls?
I was not tripping balls because at the time I did not do any drugs
At the time.
at the time.
Hmm. You think it was aliens?
I I don't know. It just maybe could have been interdimensional beings, and I just had enough madness to understand it.
you sure it wasn't the Borgs? They got cube shit.
I know, but the other time I saw a UFO, I was in California, and I was 12, and I had to take a piss in the middle of the night. It was a thing called Rockets of California. It's this yearly thing where a bunch of people just go out in the middle of the desert and fly rocket ships, right?
Cool.
So I was leaving the porta potty, right? And I'm just like, oh, look, we could see stars because I'm a huge fucking space nerd. I see a fucking just little saucer just fly across the thing and just lift it off into outer space. So I was like, okay, yeah, that's fucking weird.
Huh.
Sorry for being a bit late, guys. Had some internet issues.
It was only a couple minutes. You didn't miss much.
Yeah, I'm just telling UFO stories about
Yeah.
me. And there was this one I told last night. I can retell that one. I was taking out the trash and I was talking to my buddy Ray, and I'm just looking up the stars as I always do because there's nothing else you can do out here besides talking to something. Out of the corner of an eye, I see a red flash, Then it starts changing all sorts of colors, and then it just shot straight up, disappeared. And I know it's not a fucking plane, because I know the plane routes near me, because I live near the airport fly zones.
You think they're all going back to Area 51?
Nah, dude. After that
Possibly.
raid, I think they're going to Area 52.
The coronaries of what?
Yeah, but there was no raid though. It's all a meme.
There were a few people.
As far as you're aware, there was no raid.
There were a few people there.
Yeah, there
There was
were.
like 10,
Like,
20.
Was I part of it? I'm
No,
not sure.
if I remember, there was like 200 people that showed up at the actual Area 51 raid, but the day before in Las Vegas, 15,000 people showed up.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but it was for a party.
It was for the party, and then the actual raid happened the other day, and a bunch of people, actually 200 people showed up, and they respected the law. One woman got arrested for trespassing because she went underneath the barriers and just started walking.
You got pretty far too.
Yeah, like 10 feet before the snipers took her out.
Which, you know,
The what?
is pretty far.
Yeah,
The what now?
the snipers, you know?
They started shooting at her?
No, that was a joke.
She got arrested though.
She got arrested
Alright.
after the snipers took her out and placed her with a body double.
Bro, they're living among us.
Among Us. Dun 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 dun. Dun dun dun.
Sus among us?
Among Us? Sus? Sus?
Please stop it before I have another brain aneurysm. I can't take this fucking
Bro,
Among
it's
Us.
pretty sus, bro. It's pretty sus.
Get my out! Get the hell! Get my out! These fucking things. I see you everywhere. I hear it everywhere. I have enough.
But yeah, no, my dad has a video of a UFO. Showed that one last night. It's actually pretty cool. He posted it on YouTube if anyone's actually interested of looking at for it.
Plug it.
Oh, shit.
Plug it.
Post link.
I will.
Anyway, Michael, I just wanted to say, your mic sounds kind of shit today. Something wrong happened?
He's
Me?
on mobile.
I am on mobile, yes.
I'm always on
Hi.
mobile.
Same thing here, because I'm still looking for a headset that has a good microphone and headphones. You know, somebody can like give me a good blank for it that doesn't cost me $100 or something, or hell, even less.
Look at GameStop. They have some decent gaming headphones. I bought mine.
See,
My usual setup was like in a bundle with like a
Yeah.
keyboard and a mouse, so that's just what I've been using. It's alright.
yeah, it sounds good,
Yeah.
but now you're on fucking mobile, so you just sound really deep fried.
I'm on mobile. Do I sound deep fried?
No. You sound amazing.
You sound
Thank
good,
you.
bro. You sound.
Oh.
Alright, I guess I'll just
Um,
limit how much I talk until I like get my setup back.
Yeah.
It'll be a bit.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
Alright. So, what do we want to dive into first? Really?
Talk about the kerfuffle that happened with the so we're talking about Roswell at the beginning. Why not go full deep and saying how Roswell was just a huge flop?
Oh yeah. You guys all
Because
watched the Internet
Roswell-
Historian video, right?
Yep. You go watch that video. The whole thing about Roswell, it was actually a fucking weather balloon. It wasn't
The
actually.
whole
No,
alien
it's not a
conspiracies
weather
were from
balloon.
the government. They
It's
literally
not a
found
weather
a patsy and used him.
What?
Yeah, so we talked about this in class. There was this Air Force inspector who realized what was going on, that we're using experimental weather balloons to spy on the Soviets. So what he did is he found this crackpot conspiracy theorist who lived near Roswell. He was also apparently schizophrenic. and basically he went.
He got him to actually launch a weather balloon into the.
Yeah, and then he basically fucked around with him. He moved his furniture. He wiretapped. He did everything to make it seem like the government doesn't want you to know. But in actuality, it was just to fuck with him. He was a bit sadistic, and that man I think ended up taking his own life because it was too much. So yeah.
Wow.
But the whole weather balloon situation, yeah, it
And of
was
course,
fucked
the
up.
government did not have to do anything. This all came out a year later, and since the statute of limitations were, gone, the government didn't have to do anything. No compensation whatsoever for the victim or his family.
Well, that sucks.
But the whole weather balloon situation, he actually did launch a weather balloon up there and did scientific research, evidence and all studies with it. And the stuff they found at Roswell did not match the specific patterns or the landing strategy and all that.
I don't doubt there are some areas that are hidden. When Warren Spector was making Deus Ex, he wanted to make a White House level. So what he did is he took the photos that were available online. Yes, the internet existed before 2010. And he basically laid them all on top of each other to make a level. And what he noticed was, weird, there's these 2 rooms that don't show up anywhere in the official map. And then he, posted this on the internet forum. And he got visited by the Secret Service the next day.
Oh, so, shit!
Yeah.
This was for...
Yeah, no, unironically, the Deus Ex Mindstorm was raided by the Secret Service because they thought this was a terrorist cell. And they were planning to bomb the White House. But Warren Spector was like, no, we're just game developers, man. I thought it was really weird that, these 2 rooms don't show up on the official map. Just saying. Yeah, so.
Yeah, I mean, we're just saying, man. We're just saying, this thing is kind of sus, and we just... What's up with these 2 rooms, man? What are you hiding in there, man? What you hiding?
It's probably a panic room, if honestly speaking.
What you hiding in there? You got any lean cheeks you're gonna clap? Here you go.
You got reptilians. You got those reptilians. You got the Greys there, just pissing around. You got those there, mate. Come on, let us see. Let me see. Let me see. Let me see this Grey.
Yeah. And the best part is after Deus Ex released, 9/11 happened, right? So the Secret Service visited Einstein again. They're like, "Hey, why is it that in your game you don't have the Twin Towers?"
We didn't have those because there was a limit on a skybox, so we just decided to cut
that's
those
what I said. It's just we ran out of memory space. So we just reused assets, man. It's not like it's so it actually has become a joke in the Deus Ex fandom how many expected Einstein got visited by the Secret Service during the development because they kept on because they kept on being a bunch of idiots instead of they figured out conspiracy theories, post them online, and the Secret Service visited them how do you know this?
The internet, man, or
sir, the reptiles told me. That's all I know. The reptiles told me.
Yeah.
This just shows how good of a game Deus Ex is, and good news, everybody! If you didn't hear about it, Square Enix finally let off the studio that is mostly responsible for the new Deus Ex, Lara Croft. What's the other game?
I believe Legacy of Kain.
Yeah, of course. I was gonna keep that one for last because let's prepare your pants. You may get soon another Legacy of Kain game after how long has it been? 10 years?
Easy.
More? No, last game wasn't, unless you count Nosgoth.
Who counts Nosgoth?
I don't know much about Legacy of Kain. I just know the big ones, like the original and Soul Reaver. I only played the original, but still, we're probably gonna have in the future, like in 2-3 years tops, a new Legacy of Kain games.
Defiance was
How cool is
She was
that?
2003.
Like we're also gonna get more Deus Ex games and possibly a Lara Croft that isn't cucked to hell and back.
Are we gonna get the big booty, skinny, non-tomboy Lara Croft back?
mean-
Warcraft was always a tomboy, so you know.
I mean,
No,
she was
no.
just
This one, she was not a tomboy. She was an archaeologist who knew how to use a bow. The
No,
OG
but
Not
Lara
the
Croft.
years, it's the mileage.
I
The
mean, there's
original.
some who like those who are more. I mean, there's some who like those who I've seen a lot of just her getting railed by either a fuck ton of rapists or various animals. I've seen enough.
Same here.
Hey,
I've seen it.
man.
Hey,
Well,
but
the old
but-
one.
the OG Lara Croft, guys,
I
the
think,
OG Lara Croft was able
yeah.
to fight dinosaurs with guns.
Yeah. So she went from a bionic hero to a tragic hero, basically. So bionic was she has some deep dark secret, and she had basically, she used evil means to get stuff done, but deep down, you know that there was some humanity left. She was still good. So this one's just
I guess that's
everything
about it.
bad is happening to me. Why? It's like it's not what we
Fred
came to
Sam is a
Warcraft for.
reincarnation of a Japanese goddess. Better stop them.
What you guys talking about? I just got away for a second. What did I miss?
We were talking about Lara Croft. Now she went from Byronic hero to tragic hero, and how that completely ruined the character.
It did.
What the new one?
Yeah. So the new one's like constantly crying up, why is everything bad happening to me? The older one was morally gray, and you knew that she had done some shady stuff in her past, but there was still some good in her. She was honorable, and she cared about the people underneath her.
Yeah.
Yeah, not only
one.
she was smoking hot, at the time, like how they kept posting her on certain magazines, and
Yeah.
originally she was carrying 2 deagles,
Yeah.
dual wielding those
Yeah.
bastards, and she was basically just the peak thing. This just puts her more on a real equal level to possibly Nathan Drake, a good old pal.
Well,
The
I think
OG.
developers did confirm Nathan Drake was a rather big inspiration to them, which is like, no, Nathan Drake is heavily scripted. Tomb Raider was literally, okay, there's this giant maze level, and you're gonna get lost. That's where the fun is.
Yep. There's a
Yeah,
fine
and then
difference,
finding
but
dinosaurs.
the character concept is around generally the same. One's more appealing for one audience, and the other is more appealing for degenerate coomers like us.
It's not
Hey,
even that. It was how
they-
you wrote a
they-
strong female.
They
One is
they
just
need to
constantly
bring back the
crying about-
wetsuit. I'm sorry.
What?
The wetsuit.
I mean, that was part of her charm, right? She was a femme fatale. She used sexuality to her,
Yeah, but apparently femme fatales aren't allowed today, unless possibly they are lesbian. But I don't know.
I mean,
It's
the
and I
OG
think
Lara Croft was a tomboy.
Welcome to the
We
house,
said-
motherfuckers! Ha ha ha!
Funny enough,
Kill me now.
I was watching Wally's video when I was setting that up. It's weird that you said that.
What did he say? I couldn't hear him. Sound like he was speaking from the CBC
He
radio.
quoted the garbage Cowboy Bebop Netflix show.
Come to the ice field, motherfuckers, right?
Come to the ouch, motherfucker. Welcome to the ouch, motherfuckers.
Please don't say that again, or I'm going to hurt
I
myself.
don't understand why they did it though. What was so wrong with Cowboy Bebop that they needed to change it? And this is with Halo 2. Why do you always have to change
because
beloved
they don't
properties?
give a
There's a
shit.
reason they're beloved. I can understand if
because
like,
they don't give a
there was
shit.
like shitty jokes that won't land anymore, like cult references, but usually
It's like
things are
Hollywood.
timeless like that. That's beyond it. So
Yeah, but
Yeah.
it's basically because these people just give zero fucks about this. They will ruin it. They will tarnish it. They will run it to the dirt and just say, "Here, it's better now," because they hate working with this thing because it's not their thing, and they will do everything just to grab anyone's attention, just shove us enough messages. It's just they're making it shit on purpose, just so they're either getting a response from the other side or just bearing up because they can do it better,
purpose,
apparently.
guys. It's bad on purpose.
Yeah,
You were-
none of the guys who worked on Cowboy Bebop watched the show except John Cho, and he fell in love with it. And he also called on what was the guy who made the music for Cowboy Bebop?
girl, fucking, I don't know,
Something,
something.
I think.
3, 2, 1.
Basically, the most legendary OST for
Yeah,
anime. And most of the guys in the writing team didn't do
mean,
jack, didn't research
the
jack
English
shit.
voicer wasn't that Sean Spence?
I don't remember the port.
No, that was
I don't
that
think-
was Spike. That was Steve Blum, who was Spike.
Alright.
Yep.
I'm gonna say something controversial here. I like the
Swear to
dub of
God.
Cowboy Bebop more than I like the sub.
Oh, okay.
Honest.
It's not controversial.
Yeah, that's fine.
Because it
yeah,
is a
not-
good dub. Like
yeah, it's a good dub, yeah.
It's like
Bro,
it's peak
Chad.
dub.
It is.
Chad, you are the
Like,
Do I
king.
look like I have money?
Chad, you are the king of nonchalant takes. None of these are spicy, bro.
Yeah, dude.
Because everybody knows the dub.
See,
The
saying
dub for
something
Cowboy
controversial
Bebop
is like you prefer Ram over Rem.
basically. Like it doesn't change shit much. Like everybody likes that sort of dub because it's that kind of classic T. What's the word? It's basically just the gold standard for dubbing. It doesn't change much. It stays true. It stays true to the source and slightly Americanizes a few things by just not really Americanizing, but more likely localizing a few jokes and things.
It's like the English dub for Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood is one of the greatest dubs there is.
That and Black Lagoon, because
Black
it
Lagoon.
just adds even more context. Except for that episode where Rock goes to Japan because the best waifu don't fight because best waifu fight me. Balalaika just says I need the Japanese boy like you need to deal with the yakuza.
Listen, all the women in Rock, what's it?
Black Lagoon
are all pretty good, except for the
I stand for fucking Balalaika. Y'all can't stop me. I'm gonna dream for the
I'm
new
with
Russian
you there,
one.
man. I'm with you right there. Russian mommy who can kill you in seconds, but will love you. Literally, because she got vengeance for her.
She can use me as a dumbbell. I don't care at this point.
The scar just makes her sexier. I don't care what y'all saying. She can rock
Scars are the best
everything.
part of her. What the hell? It shows that she's a woman who's been through shit.
Yep. They basically say, yeah, she's been through some sort of Russian war. I think it wouldn't have been later in Afghanistan. I think it would have been like, I don't know, something at the end of the Soviet Union, possibly conflicts in Chechnya.
War.
I don't know.
She was spent on in Afghanistan, I believe.
Yeah, she
Correct
was.
me if I'm
was
wrong.
that?
She was. Yeah, was with
Oh.
yeah.
Speaking about
It
war
was-
waifus, we could talk about Metal Gear.
Yes, Metal Gear.
Oh, you mean the series that ripped off Steve completely, guys? Like, oh god, Metal Gear's so bad. Steve's better. Splinter's so better. Can't
I
tell
mean,
I'm riffing on Razor
Like,
Fist.
your Razor Fist impression is garbage. Don't run
I
into this
fucking hate
horrible
Razor
I know,
pocket
that's
pussy.
shit.
I'm Razor Fist. God, fucking speed.
God, fucking Steve.
What's so
Yes.
bad about Razor Fist? Like, I don't get it.
He's a
Literally,
contrarian.
Metal
There's
Gear
nothing
space
bad
on
about
Metal
him.
Gear shit.
Like, there's
Wait,
nothing bad.
talk
He's just
one
a
at a
contrarian.
time,
Let me.
Because I'm not getting dick
Okay, let me finish.
He's got
Razor
fat
Fist
tits.
is good. Razor Fist is good. It's just he's a contrarian though. Like he even admits on stream. You
Yeah,
listen to
no,
him on
it's
stream.
so
You
it's
listen
okay.
to the actual like guy talk. He's quite clearly he's playing up a character in a way, but like
Yeah.
he craps talks a lot of things that he hasn't watched, and he even admits that on stream. That he even like says, "Yo, yeah, I haven't watched Dune. I need to watch the original, then I can watch the reboot." So I was like, okay, so that's just an obvious character. I recommend you listen to his streams, even though I still disagree with him on some things. When he's like not in character, like you have to understand when he's saying certain things, like in the Razor Fist app, as you like to call it, you have to know that it's in a character in a way. But even though
How about the political?
his stance on Metal Gear, I understand because there are issues with that series, especially with the storytelling. But like I do think he overhates it.
What did he say? What did he say that he had issues with?
It's like how people kind of like how Hideo Kojima's like his ego, his storytelling has issues, which is true, such as like retcons or plot holes and stuff like that. Or well, his stuff with stealth I don't really get though.
He's from the Splinter Cell thief school of thought when it comes to stealth.
Which is a
Basically,
good Shadow, no radar. Yeah.
No.
Yeah, you can finish.
No,
I'm sorry.
Nickiter has no radar.
But Splinter Cell, Tom Fisher. Is it Tom Fisher?
Sam Fisher.
Tom Clancy.
Sam Fisher.
Tom
Tom
Clancy.
Clancy.
Thank you,
Tom
Sam
Clancy.
Fisher. What are they? Tom Fisher said Tom Clancy. Sorry. Didn't he have fucking like night vision thermal goggles that were like
Yeah.
high tech and all that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He had a lot of high tech shit. Like he had a rifle that could shoot different types of cartridge, and even one that could just attach cameras to the walls.
Yeah, but the idea that the Metal Gear Solid, the reason why the weapons were so advanced was because war was their economy.
Yep. While Metal Gear was more likely of let's stop this war because this is not a good image. The first one is really just stopping nuclear war because
fuck nuclear war.
Was feeling inferior and such. The second is just we gotta stop the fucking was quote unquote
who were
stopping
nano machines trying to recreate the situation that happened in Metal Gear 1. Metal Gear 3 tells the true story of how Boss became Big Boss, and then Metal Gear 4 continues on where Solid Snake, the failed clone of Big Boss and the opposite clone to Liquid Snake, age was accelerating, so they had to find Big Boss, and then you find out that Big Boss nearly became president, but he was the Secretary of War. And then Metal Gear Solid 5, it talks about the body doubled from Metal Gear Solid.
Yeah, it gets
You're
complicated
confusing
fast.
Solidus.
But not even. No.
said
You're
it.
going for like.
Let's not forget Portable Ops and Peace Walker. Let's not forget especially Peace Walker because
Peace Walker and Ground Zero takes place before
Portable
Metal
Ops
Gear
isn't canon.
Solid. It is,
Portable-
but Peace
it
Walker
kinda
is and
is.
Ground Zero
Yeah.
is.
Portable
Yeah, Peace Walker
Ops. Portable Ops is technically canon by 5. 5 has a tape that mentions the events of Portable Ops. So even though for some reason Kojima said it wasn't canon, it kind of is.
Yeah.
Weird.
It's
Which
yes and no
means-
situation.
And
It
even
means
if
so
you like
long
the
is
series,
alive.
you can have issues with the man. I'm not denying it. Dude,
Yeah.
Yeah, dude has issues. He likes to flaunt around his popularity. He likes to follow the fucking Hollywood movie makers, which sometimes are just pure
He's always
cancer.
been
And
that way. He always took inspiration from Hollywood film. That's why Metal Gear is designed and showcased in the cutscenes
yeah, that's
the way
another
it is.
reason why Razor Fist hates. Yeah, it's too Hollywood for him.
Bro, Hollywood, like
It's just-
Kojima made Ocelot literally like Mr. Spaghetti Western Man.
12 shots. Single action.
This is the best handgun ever made. The Colt's single action
Engravings.
Give you no tactical advantage on the battlefield.
Engravings
I
give
was
you all
quoting
tactical
one and-
advantages.
I was quoting one. You guys
Also,
went
it's
from
Brad
3 to
Pitt.
5.
You're pretty
What the
good.
hell? You're pretty good.
Boss, I can't believe you killed that child. Great work. This is why you're
Amazing.
boss.
Mission complete.
This is why they call you. This is why you're the best, boss.
But yeah, no, I could
I didn't
rant
know
about
that
Metal
was
Gear Solid because it's one of my favorite series. I like the story. It's
In MGS5, we needed something more for the child story. We needed a more Beast of No Nation. We need what Lolly asked. More Beast
Look,
of No Nation. We
Man,
need child story.
Konami fucked Kojima over, and they
Yeah,
didn't
no
get
shit.
Metal Gear Solid 5 that was gonna happen.
yeah.
They basically blew him completely.
I
shot
wanted
up
I want to
Captain
see Venom Snake Plowtown fucking quiet.
No, she
That's
left.
the vent, man.
I left,
That's
bro.
why porn exists.
No, quiet fell in love with Venom Snake
But then she left.
because she had to because
she
to
came
save
back,
Big
right?
Boss.
Yeah, man.
If you do the mission 10 times, she came.
Yeah, I know.
Like, she didn't eventually kill herself because she talked and because of the virus, because of the vocal
No,
cord virus.
because
She was
so how that worked is anyone heard her talking in the vicinity speaking English, they would have been infected, and that whole quarantine would have been fucked up. So
Yeah,
Quiet
yeah.
was able to understand Navajo, English, and a few other languages. But when Venom Snake got bit by a snake, she had to speak English to Pequod to get help. She had to leave to stop the virus from spreading.
Yeah.
Kojima for you
Yeah.
people.
So she had to
Welcome
quarantine
hate.
herself in the middle of a sandstorm.
But that basically that's where half the game left off, and the other half is like, oh, replay these missions in extreme difficulty. There you go. Then you get like a bonus scene where Diamond
Comes
Dog's
back.
literally tracked. She comes back. Diamond Dog's literally tracked down where White Mamba is and try to get Metal Gear Rex back.
Yeah,
That
that whole sequence was like where it proved to me like, okay, this game was not finished because this was actually supposed to be here.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I mean, do you also remember about the quote-unquote last mission that was supposed to be there, Kingdom of the Flies?
Yeah, that's what I was
Where there
talking about.
supposed to be-
Yeah.
Okay, that's what I was
Well,
just talking about.
Like,
Yeah,
it was
yeah,
30%
yeah.
complete, but you know,
And
Konami.
another was the last
Hideo Kojima was
cutscene.
just not a good boss at Konami. He couldn't make bank. Like
Yeah, no.
like his
They
games
were
made
trying.
money, but no one else's did.
Yeah. With
Unfortunately,
them,
there
they
was
were trying
too
to
much
make
money.
it multiplayer and all that. So he's like, no. Metal Gear Solid's never been multiplayer.
Metal Gear
It's not an
Online,
online
Peace
service.
Walker.
Yes,
Peace Walker.
Metal Gear
That's
Online,
multiplayer.
Peace Walker.
Peace Walker was multiplayer.
Metal
I
Gear
mean, they
Survival
got
came.
survived through, so there's something. Somebody
Survival
got
came out after 5 without Kojima's name on it.
And then they released Metal Gear Zombies. Or
That
Road of-
that
Road
was
of-
Survive.
We're not going to talk about that. We're not
I
talking
am
about
that
actually
was a
playing
fucking
it.
disaster.
I'm playing it just to torture myself, so I can say I have played every single Metal Gear game there is.
We're not going to play the MXX games. Play Metal Gear Acid. Play anything else.
Is
What's the
it
deal with
MXX?
Metal Gear
Revengeance.
Acid? I've always heard about
I've already
Metal
played
Gear Acid.
Revengeance. I've already played it. I've played all those. I haven't beaten Survival. I am 80% done with the game.
And I guess now basically Metal Gear is dead because,
I know. Why am I torturing myself?
because Konami now it's only making pachinko games with Metal Gear because apparently they have to get into the top market of the pachinkos for some goddamn reason.
It's
And
gambling.
Kojima just went to do his own thing, which I don't really like. Which, in my opinion, I don't like Death Stranding. Like,
I
it's a
freaking
bit
love
too
Death Stranding, bro.
slow.
Oh my god, right?
Princess
For me, it's a
Peach.
bit too dragged out and long, and just doesn't even feel like a video game. It just
Kojima
feels
being
like an
Kojima, which is either really bad or really good, depending on your perspective.
Bro,
I mean, they had Troy Baker as the main villain. What more do you want?
Yo,
Oh,
Troy
right.
Baker
Really
is a
talented
villain
voice
now, bro.
actor.
He's fallen from grace.
But
Yeah, I don't really like I said. I don't think Death Stranding is for me. Well, y'all it might be good, but for me, it's too long, too dragged out. It's just
it's just one of those games you put
That's
on
fair.
a good
definitely not for
podcast to
everyone.
listen to.
Oh, so it's a background game.
It is definitely
it's-
not for everyone.
Yeah, it's not. But if
yeah.
a good podcast to listen to, it's great.
Shill.
The Joe Rogan experience, which Lone Wanderer will be, definitely
How
be a
about
guest on.
Well,
It's just the picture of Loans in the chair while he's speaking from like that one.
Here's why Susan Wojcicki's a terrible person. Oh, I'm sorry. What? Whoa! That's just a joke.
Yeah, man, we're joking here. We're joking here. We're not.
Quick,
talking
Jamie,
about
pull up the
that.
picture of the monkeys.
Who do you think was like the most like surprising or like crazy guest on Joe Rogan?
Jones.
Jones.
Alex Jones. Like there's
Either
I gotta say Tim Pool.
I don't say Tim.
What?
Well, he's had him on for a few
Tim Pool.
times.
But Alex Jones, we always expected the wackiness from Alex Jones. But with Tim Pool, it got weird.
How weird.
I haven't seen the episode, but you have to watch it. I've heard weird things about it.
Right.
But with Alex Jones, it's Alex Jones. You expect to happen with Alex Jones. He brought up government conspiracies.
What about the episode with John Carmack? The guy who basically just was basically being called brain on legs. The guy who used thermite to break into the IT room and stole microscopes for, I don't know, buying a computer because he fucking could. The one with the eternal sun and the one with the
but that was mostly on the Oculus, so
Yeah,
it wasn't.
Might I suggest the episode where Joe Rogan had the staff of Twitter on?
Oh, that was just that was euphoric.
that was sad.
It was like talking to a robot.
I
that
just
entire
wonder
time.
what the fuck they were talking about. Like, why are you guys doing
About
this? Why are you
Twitter
guys
being
doing
like,
this?
"Oh, here's some death threats, but you don't like it." So you're fine with people saying death threats, but as soon as someone drops like the F word, you are suddenly banning left, right, and center. And you
Yeah,
guys
like,
keep on
man,
saying you're
like-
neutral.
Yeah, like, man, you're neutral,
God.
but whenever we say a word you guys don't like, you'll just immediately nuke us from the platform. Like, that doesn't sound neutral, man. Like, what the fuck are you on about?
Suddenly that episode with Elon Musk, just aged is like wine.
Oh yeah.
Also,
yeah.
him just taking a fat toke from the blunt. Like, that has become the stuff of legend.
Oh my god! And I still love it when people edited.
Who would do that? Who would do that? Who would campaign for that? They fucking did it,
That is the
Bravo!
craziest
And
shit
you
ever.
can't fucking admit they're fucking killing already more kids, so you're telling me it isn't real when they had a fucking vote in the goddamn fucking Senate?
That's a conspiracy theory.
I am ready to beat your
That's a
fucking ass.
conspiracy
Yes,
theory.
you think you're fucking tough? You're
What the fuck was that?
Alex Jones on Joe Rogan.
Like,
I
just
haven't-
right
Joe
now,
Rogan.
man.
Oh my god.
Yeah, that was the legendary thing that I think it happened during the sit-in while Alex Jones was basically just going super saiyan about the conspiracy theories about abortion and basically feeling some sort of matrix thread.
Holy
That-
shit. Yeah, that's actually
Yeah,
a great transition. Roe v. Wade.
Oh, yeah.
it was
What-
people
Did it go
are
through?
just
Let me
are
just clarify
shitting
some
up their
things.
game.
Roe v. Wade is not getting overturned. All right.
At the moment.
It's
At the
not. It
moment.
has not been overturned. All right. The Supreme Court hasn't said anything on it. What happened was a single Supreme Court judge, I believe his name is Attila or Alita or something. He's a conservative judge, and he says, "I want to overturn Roe v. Wade based not on any moral or religious principles, based on the fact that it is legislating laws, which is not the job of the Supreme Court."
Basically,
And it's a rough draft. It hasn't even been published yet, but somehow it got leaked to the media, and people went batshit over
People
it.
went batshit. Funny
Yeah.
enough, like,
Guys, we gotta dox the Supreme Court judges and throw bricks in their house.
Hey,
Guys, we
fuck-
gotta send death threats
Fucking
and burn
hate
down the
these
Supreme
edits.
Court.
like I saw fucking Jen Psaki being her usual dumb self by just saying, "Oh, it's not a problem about this. Don't worry. We need to mostly protect about the trans community and how we need to protect women
Oh
to
yeah,
have
about
their
that. Did
right
you guys
to
see the
abortion."
trans people against abortion? That was the funniest shit ever.
Because they've seen enough hentai to know that you can impregnate the penis.
What
funny
the fuck?
enough,
Yes, trans people against abortion. That was a march. It didn't happen. It was like, and Breitbart was covering it, and they were like, "What are we supposed to do about this?"
It's like,
I-
oh,
How
no.
a trans woman
Attack us
wants to go
now,
get a.
Travis.
I mean, we
Once-
support. And everyone was
was
joking
the
like,
joke?
oh, they won't have any kids to fuck anymore if they're people if they keep on aborting kids. So that's why they're out here.
Yeah, aborting kids, that solves pedophilia. Or maybe a 45 and taking them out back like Old Yeller would suffice a lot more.
Yeah.
But the price of
But yeah,
ammunition
so
is...
there was the trans against abortion march, which was an interesting march.
I mean, that's
I
an
mean-
interesting march. Like, depends on how you want to see this issue. If it's either maybe they have a more sensible way of logic, or it's that thing again.
They don't have any form of logic with those guys.
Like,
I mean, they want a trans woman to be able to go to a gynecologist to get inspected. I was like, so what? Just move the balls out of the way? Yeah, there's no uterus here. You're good to go.
bruh,
Yeah, I think it's mostly more on a person by person statistic because I don't want to believe that it's like a collective thing, you know? Because I seriously want to move away from these fucking stereotypes because I know that eventually there's both the stereotype and the personal standard. Like we need to analyze them person by whatever they say, but a singular message is always thing that calls out to the audience, the one that it's basically the elevator pitch tune.
I mean, I'm gonna be honest. The things I've learned from this experience is just no one reads the Don't Say Gay bill, and no one reads the whole
like-
leak Roe v Wade. No one reads.
Yeah,
They just want to
it's
be
like,
great.
They not know how to read.
We don't expect no reading.
Fuckers,
We don't
you need to read. Read! Read!
read, nigga, read.
Read, nigga, read.
Now!
yeah. I would definitely support that. Read.
Read. Fucking read. You go find a book right now and you read that shit. Preferably my
Read
books on Audible.
1984.
Excuse me, I can't read this bill. I'm too busy reading this book about sex with children.
Oh yeah,
I
so,
can't read that.
you know,
I'm reading a book about my Kampf.
Well, is it a good book?
So far,
I got a
yes.
book called The Protocols of Zion. It's commie propaganda, but I'm sure you're gonna like it.
I'm literally reading my Kampf from German to English translation.
Bro, what the fuck?
There's a German to English
What?
translation?
Yeah, there's a German to English translation. I bought it.
Why?
Would a dark horse make that?
No, I don't know where I got it from. It was like, I want to buy my Kampf, and I made a joke with my mom, and it's like, here's the English translation of it. And I was like, wait, what? So I bought it.
What?
12 bucks.
Oh yeah.
You don't
yeah.
believe me? Hold up. I'm gonna read.
Read, motherfucker, read.
Oh,
Where
no.
is it?
Read that shit.
Ah.
Read that shit, my man. And watch out for the economical plans, because if you compare it to the Communist Manifesto, it sounds awfully similar to some of the economical
Yeah, horseshoe
policies.
theory. The extremists round back onto each other.
George
Not just
Orwell's
that.
1984.
Not just that.
I'm reading 1984 right now. It's actually unironically really good. It's surprising how easy it is to read and
Discussing the Hitler mind, sex, violent childhood fears, and fits of rage. Belief in destiny, then all played in parts of creating a personality of Adolf Hitler. Socios combines with hundreds of interviews with close to Hitlers have reverse engineered the mind of Hitler in this performance psychological analyst. I have the English translation of my Kampf.
Oh my god.
have fun.
And I'm just saying, if the Nazism is just socialism, but different, because I
It's
know
just
I studied that
totalitarianism in the end. At
What?
the end of the
Yeah,
day,
No, because I literally know they all derive from socialism because I studied the roots of socialism, how it developed, the many various differences from the socialist party, because that's what they are. Both fascism and national socialism both derive from the core root of Karl Marx's cancer. That fat slob piece of shit.
Karl
So
Marx,
thanks, Karl
who,
Marx.
only survived because his capitalist boy toy was paying all his bills.
Yeah.
And his father they didn't have the balls of just saying, find yourself a goddamn job or else I'll send you to jail, or else I'll just kick your ass.
Alex,
You know?
Alex, people don't listen to history. They're not going to know that.
Basically,
remember,
because people want a comfortable message, they want a perfect utopia they want to have, because utopias are fine and nice, and they always want the greater good, but they don't realize that perfection is but an illusion that we place upon our mind, because apparently it's something that we need to constantly strive for better and better, and and mostly these niggas just want to do it because they don't want to work and do shit all day long.
Just
You guys
remember,
ever seen
people.
what happened to those communes?
Yeah,
The only reason half of them survive is because some rich celebrity is providing everything. Otherwise, they're fucking useless.
All right, guys, just remember.
They're gonna leech off from the real rich, because they're basically middle higher up class.
I love the fact that all the celebrities are like, yeah, fuck the rich, but not me. Not me. No, I don't want to pay taxes.
Yeah, you know, these corporations are doing all this evil corporation stuff, and being all corporation-y.
Man, I can't believe Elon Musk bought Twitter. God, now free speech is in danger because of that. And he could have used his money for world hunger.
Man,
By the way, buy a Tesla, buy a $50,000 car to save the environment.
Tesla's shit, by the way. It's part of the CCP. Ironically,
man,
What?
it funds the CCP.
Who?
What? Tesla.
Twitter?
No, Tesla. They get their materials cheap from China.
All right, it's all right. Some of the materials, and especially, let me guess, the material they used to make the lithium.
The battery, the car body, all that.
Oh, of course, because of course China has the cheapest labor pool every day, because human rights there are more like more like a suggestion.
Human suggestions.
I honestly
like
think
guidelines and actual rules.
I honestly think that
Basically, that's
technology is kind of holding us back.
It's a key. No, it's not a key. It's a drawing of a key.
Ooh.
Basically, and I will keep raving on these streams on how nuclear power it's basically the key to the future compared to the hacks that are solar energy and wind energy. Because
if you want to be independent, fine, use solar. It's great for independence, but it's not good for large scale.
Citywide, yeah.
No.
Yeah. In the big scale of things, it's shit. Independently, it can work.
Great.
But if you want to be some like southern guy and want to be like, I want to be independent of the gov, and I want to go solar, fine. That is completely fine.
Guys,
if you want to do anything large scale, I'm sorry, solar shit.
Yeah, I mean that thing can, with a few panels and a good electrical transformator for the electricity and probably a good way to store energy, you could survive in a single household, but bigger scale, you can't do it. There is no way. There is not enough space to put all the solar panels, even if you compact all the microcells. It's mathematically impossible, unless you probably develop some sort of flying platforms that fly over the sky. But I find it highly unlikely, and again, I'm saying, when power is fucking cancer, we should get rid of it immediately. It's all a scam.
Earth destroyed our generation.
I mean, I know a lot of nuclear engineers, and they basically showed me something where apparently the reason that these plants cost so much money is because they're regulated to fucking hell and back. And I get that, but at that rate, I don't think you're going to go as widespread as you can with nuclear.
I mean, they get that point
because these things are very situational. What if it's a cloudy day? What are you going to do then?
Yep.
Yeah.
Hydroelectric is probably the only energy that's more. Yep. But unfortunately, not every place has that strong a wind. And
even if every place has wind, they don't have it consistently enough.
Yeah. Guys, can I say something that's kind of stupid, but at the same time makes the most sense? Underneath socialism, California and New York City would never exist.
Yeah, I'm fine with that. I'm from California.
Or at least,
I would like to announce officially we have gone up to $10 a gallon in California.
Jesus Christ.
Ooh.
Oh, and there's also some no gas. So basically, there are cities that, oh, you have a gas powered car? Sorry, you're not allowed to enter. So you have to switch to electric.
Bruh.
Yes. No,
Ooh.
I'm not kidding. I'm saying yes. This is real.
Yeah, California's backwards as fuck. Like, holy
Wait,
shit.
can you drive a methane? Can you drive a methane car, like a
Can I
methane
drive
powered car?
biodiesel?
Biodiesel.
I don't know. I think it's just unless you drive electric, you're not allowed.
It's biodiesel.
Fuck off. Honestly, I do think methane is the new propellant of the future. Because guess what happens when you combust some methane and then let it oxidize?
You get
Guess what
AOC.
happens? Nope.
There.
You get H2O, which is
Water.
basically.
Hydrogen monoxide.
I guess yes. Hydrogen monoxide, which combining with other oxygen, you create hydrogen, but you create basically water.
Bro, I failed chemistry, bro. I don't know.
I'm getting a C in chemistry right now, and
I
the only
passed.
reason I'm even taking it is because my
excelled in
mate
chemistry.
you need to diversify.
I took it twice and failed it twice. I'm not cut out for it.
I
Yeah,
never
there's no
done
realization.
chemistry, but I tend to study on my own because I am slightly interested. But yet I know some basic chemistry because I watched some video on YouTube, and it was mostly for making thermite or other cool shit that goes.
Yeah, thermite. How you make it? Aluminum dust mixed with rust.
And not just that, you can make any sort of different.
Tell our
You can make any
generous
sort of
audience how to
different.
make napalm. Tell them how to make napalm.
Oh yeah,
Mixed with gasoline.
Styrofoam
I
and
remember
gasoline.
growing boy Arkansas
Guys,
once.
we're overlooking the big conspiracy theory here. What if the government raised gas prices on purpose so we can't make napalm anymore?
Jesse,
You ever
what the
thought
fuck
of
are you talking about?
Dude, I can literally make napalm right fucking now. I have a gallon of gasoline and there's some fucking styrofoam being blown outside my house right now.
Yeah.
I can make it right now.
Do it.
I
Make
don't have.
it.
The, I
Make
don't
it
have.
live
Do
on the
it.
stream.
Bruh, the
Do it.
virgin napalm versus the Chad Greek fire.
What the
Have we
fuck
been
is
able to
it?
remake Greek Fire yet?
That was basically an alchemic fire that basically didn't go out, even when you threw water on it, and like you had to oxidize the fire,
Wildfire.
Yeah.
and it burned green, which was cool.
Holy shit, that is wildfire. What the fuck?
Yeah.
Oh, damn, I gotta
Speaking of
go.
Anyone
wildfire,
watch
you
Game of
guys may
Thrones?
notice that El Rey ain't here, and the reason is his state's on fire.
Yeah, Vegas on fire.
Yikes.
Remember, California's on fire again.
Because he had to remove the bush. Right now he couldn't come because he had to come with some pals and his family and just cut away some of the shrubbery around. Unless oh look, a
Dude, that
fire
one
was
guy,
started.
Lone,
No
quick,
way.
find that video of that one guy burning fire and it just saying, "I don't want to set the world on
Ah, dang, I have to find it. I think it's buried in my files.
fire." Quick.
I mean,
We start the fire.
I
No.
don't want to set the world
Want to set the world
on fire.
On fire.
Just want to start a flame.
Sorry, I went to the Megadeth one.
Set the world on fire.
wait,
We
hold on.
didn't
Hold on.
start
What
the
was that word?
fire.
So he didn't light it, but we're trying to fight it.
Oh, God, I miss
You're
tourist
trying
ray
to
guns
find
so
I'm
much.
gonna bring fire, and I bring you fire. I bring you to burn.
Look what I made!
Also, I remember most of that.
Okay, guys, I got the best argument for pro-choice here. Okay, I know we're going back to like Roe V Wade, but I got the best argument here. Okay, if
That was a
there are
lot,
less
right?
babies, if there are less babies, it makes the population easier to control. Boom.
If there's less baby, that means the elite can't use baby blood.
Yes, exactly. See, based.
Yes.
Yeah, but also here's the thing: for everyone here, for people who out here listening who think abortion is the only way to get rid of unwanted pregnancies, First off, let me say that I wish you to smack you over the face with the back of my hand, because the fucks are condom. The fuck are basically anything that a woman can put in their womb to make sure the egg doesn't get implanted in the walls. What?
Cucumber?
Shit, there's
What?
a.
The day after pill, maybe. Even those. Yo, just shit like that.
A hanger up there.
No.
Yes.
Oh, you don't fuck. That reminds me. There's this politician here, this old crone, that is from a complete Europist party. That back in the 70s, she'd do illegal abortion. She would do black market abortions to any sort of women, and there was that photo where she did it with a bike pump.
Yeah. They used bike pump, they used clothes hangers, they used a lot of things.
Yeah, and a lot of people died.
Because an actual backroom abortion with the doctor was expensive, and only the elites could afford it.
You can always just, hey guys, if you want to get rid of your baby really fucking fast and don't want to get an abortion, meth.
Alcohol.
Alcohol,
smoking.
cigarettes.
Walter and Jesse's meth. Buy it now.
You can, if you click our link in the description below, you can buy Lone's meth.
Speaking of advertisers, this podcast is brought to you by Raid Shadow Legends, the best mobile game on the market.
Bruh. First we get sponsored by meth, then we're sponsored by Raid. Like,
yeah.
I don't know. Future's looking bright, boys.
Future's looking bright? Lone, dude, don't you like what we did with your podcast? We're selling meth.
Guys, my Wells Fargo my Wells Fargo bank account just locked itself due to unusual activity. I haven't used that thing in 5 years.
Wait, is this real?
Like, yeah, actually? Yeah, I just got the message like your Wells Fargo bank account has been locked due to unusual activity.
Bro, fuck Wells Fargo, bro. Like,
dude,
actually,
they had to settle a lawsuit, and I got my money back because they were making accounts in my name that I did not authorize. I dropped them.
Wells Fargo,
I haven't used them.
Criminals, bro.
Yeah, they are. They steal your fucking money.
Again. You can't use our services again. Good. I didn't want to. Thanks for saving me the trouble.
We locked your account. Oh no, all my $7.26. You mean the check that I still haven't checked because I think it's fucking hilarious? Because I didn't use the account long enough.
Wait. I got a genuine question for you guys. Are any of you guys crypto bros?
No.
I thought I'd get again, but I know with my luck, I'm probably going to invest into something that's going to dip. That's going to dip the
forget that. What was it? Bitcoin was a 1 in a million chance. There's plenty of cryptocurrencies that just don't work and fail within like a month.
Yep. There's some certain coins that can honestly just be used as as what they're said as a blockchain based currency. There's basically decentralized.
I'm surrounded by.
It's a money that the government can't track or manipulate. There's that, but it's like, you do realize most of it's worthless, right?
Bro, I'm surrounded by people who are like,
it's not like our cryptocurrency with Lone's new cryptocurrency, bottle caps. You'll never be out of money.
Yeah, especially with the coming nuclear war.
Bro, I invest in that.
I'm saying, all I'm saying is, guys,
you're here first, guys. Vincent would invest in nuclear war.
Look, we're going back to the war economy, boys.
Looks like time to get that
guys, we should go back to the gold standard. Let's bring back the gold standard for our money, and then we'll see how our economy finally turns up.
Man, let's go back to the barter system.
Fuck the barter system. We going full ANCAP, boys. Let's go full ANCAP.
If I trade you my cow, I get a tomboy girlfriend. Correct?
Yes.
Awesome.
Why are you going to open me for the gold?
I don't understand.
You fool! I got the couch.
I want to milk the tomboy and make her a Tom MILF so I can have tomboy milk.
You mean a sucker, mom?
Yeah, I see this working out.
No. She will be fit. She will be a tomboy MILF.
You mean the legendary tomboy MILF? Those only exist in legends and stories, folklore.
I
Yes.
will make it happen.
Tomboy MILF is disinformation. It's actually a soccer mom. I'm sorry to say that.
No, soccer moms are not tomboys.
I'm sorry, but this is the truth.
You see,
It's
tomboys are few and far between because nowadays there are just so many fucking people that like have.
your daughter is a boy because she's into sports. No, she's a tomboy. I raised her right.
She had a father figure. Oh, did guys ever tell you the story of how I nearly got fished?
No.
Is this catfished?
Yeah. So I wake up one day and it's like 12 o'clock, and I have this text. It's like, "Hey Reese, we met last night at the club. You want to hang out tonight?" I'm like, I don't go to clubs, and I'm not Reese.
Same here.
Yeah. So I'm like, hey, thanks for messaging me, but I'm not Reese. You got the wrong phone number. To the next text message is, great, you want to hang out sometime? I'm like, lady, and I put this in all caps, I am not Reese. And then I'm just like, okay, and I just like delete all the messages. I'm like, she probably doesn't want to talk to me, you know? This is what the reasonable thing is. The next one is, maybe this will change your mind, and it's a nude photo of some like random woman in the I don't know.
Oh yeah, it's
random teenager.
and
I'm like, no. I just say no. And then she asks, you want to hang out tonight? I write no.
Wait, what?
And then she writes something else. I don't remember what, but I'm just like, get a father figure, you fucking whore. Okay, but she keeps on messaging me, so I just blocked the number. I posted these text messages in general for Lolly, so you can watch it. If you go back far enough in the time, like you can read it.
Were they tasteful?
Oh yeah, that's what that was. I saw that. I was like, what the fuck is this?
Oh, that's a good show.
It was fun. I thought it was a bit of fun. I was like,
Oh, that reminds me. Are any of you aware of a person named Kevin Samuels?
No.
Nope.
No, I am not aware of any person named that.
No.
Not aware.
That's a shame because they kind of died and they were really funny.
If it was like Gilbert Gottfried, I wouldn't care. But
who was the other guy that died? He was like, I see you found my loyal army of prostitutes.
Norman McDonald.
Norm McDonald.
Thank you. Oh my god, I could not remember his name for the life of me.
Bro, Norm. It's like, I'm not gonna lie to you. That sounds like some commie gobbledygook.
Fucking commie gobbledygook.
I love that man.
Anyways, you remember how Robert De Niro was actually a huge racist from the Godfather movie? Yeah, he was apparently a huge anti-Semite because he questioned about the
It's the funniest shit. Isn't De Niro like Italian and Jewish?
I don't know. He's a good actor, though.
Is he? Is he? Are you positive of that? Are you sure?
I think we heard enough of your jokes.
Are you sure about that?
Are you sure?
I like Joe Pesci, though.
I like John Leguizamo. I think that's his name.
Get the fuck out.
I like Johnny Depp.
John Leguizamo.
Get the fuck out.
I like Amber Heard.
Mario,
Wait a minute.
Mario.
Johnny Depp and Amber Heard. Holy shit. Transition.
I know, right?
Hey,
it's almost like I set it up for that.
Dude. Okay, so Amber Heard fired her lawyer, got a new lawyer, and that lawyer was basically harassing Johnny Depp's witness, stating, it was like, where's the written contract? Where's the written contract? It was all verbal communication. Have you seen the contract? No, it was written.
Bruh.
And that ending statement basically is like, no, he meets the requirements for defamation, like straight up, 100%.
The best part is people are saying, "Oh, Amber, you got rid of your female lawyer for a white cis heterosexual male lawyer. That's not very PC of you."
Guys, we're all missing the point here. Amber Heard has to win.
At the bed.
It has to win because the scat needs to be represented.
Oh God.
Oh my God.
Literally
No.
shitting the bed. Not even like, oh, she shit the bed, and it's just it's a term. No, she actually shit the bed.
Nigga, what?
Yeah, what do you mean she shit? Dude,
Oh, you guys
she must
didn't hear this?
fuck like a wildebeest.
Also, one night, Amber Heard and Johnny Depp are having an argument on the bed, and Johnny Depp gets a phone call, and he's like, "Okay, I'll go out the bedroom and I'll take it." Takes the call, comes back, and he finds that his side of the bed is completely shit over.
No. The next day, the cleanup crew, who's like who cleans up the place and all that, found out Amber Heard shit the bed.
I assume Johnny Depp would have figured it out as well.
No, it was the maid who found out. So they had to call his manager and all that, so he saw Amber Turd.
Amber Heard, Amber Turd.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
So it
Well,
wasn't Johnny
shit.
Depp who found it out, it was his maid?
Yeah.
I didn't know that. I thought it was Johnny Depp who figured it out.
Yo,
This
No,
just goes
it
to
was
show, kids, don't believe everything you read on the internet.
Depp
No,
slept that, bro. He was in the trenches.
yeah, Johnny Depp wasn't there. He left. So she shat the bed, and then he wasn't there to see it. So he's seen the pictures, and Jesus Christ, it was. Well, I've seen it too, and oh boy,
Wine
Gus,
turd.
Off on that. You getting off? You got a scat fish or something?
no, God, no, I can't deal with human body functions and all that. It's
Is
just
it time for another scat rant?
No.
no.
I'm a scat man.
Yeah. You know,
I mean, I can barely handle Shadman shit, but
so like, how is the trial actually progressing? I have no idea.
right now,
Depp's killing
basically,
it.
Johnny Depp is winning.
It's not a question of is he winning, it's how badly is he winning.
It's that bad. Like, every time he tries to answer a question, Amber Heard's lawyer's like, that's hearsay. That's hearsay. That's hearsay. That's hearsay. That's hearsay.
Bruh.
He even
Right.
joked about
Is
it.
it hearsay?
Johnny even joked about it when he was on stand.
Okay, you get it. You get into huge legal trouble. You have two lawyers to choose from. Do you choose the lawyer from the Kyle Rittenhouse case, or do you choose Amber Heard's lawyer?
Ooh, do I want the guy who
Do I
wants
get Kyle
who
Rittenhouse's
wants
lawyer,
me?
or do I get Amber? Do I get Rittenhouse's lawyer or the prosecutor?
The prosecutor.
I think the
Oh,
prosecutor.
you're talking to prosecutor. Okay.
I think the prosecutor.
No, he was bad.
House prosecutor. What is his Thomas Binger?
Banger.
What is his?
Bangus just point out a rifle.
Yeah,
He pointed a rifle at the jury.
At the jury, finger on trigger like a retard.
Also, they found a bunch of editing software on his computer.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So he's willing to do anything
he was
to win,
withholding.
is what I'm
He was
hearing.
withholding evidence and all that.
So Amber Heard's lawyer is just incompetent, but this lawyer is willing to do what it takes to win.
Yeah, Binger's a scumbag. He is the scumbag lawyer.
Binger wasn't getting his Binger's finger was on the trigger.
Yeah.
And he's still off.
Why didn't you let yourself get shot, Kyle? Why didn't you do that? Why did you defend yourself, Kyle? It's just the memes were just perfect.
Yeah, what?
Kyle,
man,
I
why
want you to
defend
go
yourself
home and
like that?
fuck my wife. Kyle, I need you to fuck my wife. Her womb is barren.
My girlfriend, who the man killed.
Bruh. That is
Right.
the ultimate fucking just Sigma male crime.
I think it was
my wife's
Rose's
womb
mom's
is being
girlfriend.
barren. She needs Chad male semen in her, and only you can do it, Kyle. Fuck my wife.
Bruh,
I mean,
the
so I think
reproducer.
it's Rosenbaum's girlfriend.
See, you little manlet. Proceed to rot in hell.
Yeah. Was he the child molester or was he the wife beater?
No, the second guy was the child molester, I think.
The second one.
No, Rosenbaum was the child molester.
Yeah, Rosenbaum was a child
No,
molester.
there was two pedophiles. One was the other one was the wife abuser. The other one was a pedophile, and Rosenbaum was a pedophile.
I love how all of them are so bad. We are generally wondering, okay, which one is the pedophile?
Which one's the pedophile? All of them.
All
That
of them.
bad, people. It's that bad.
And just remember, Rosenbaum yelled, "Shoot me, nigger, shoot me."
And
Bruh.
nobody better than I. What a bunch of racists.
And no, there was black guys behind him like, "Shoot me, nigger." They turn around. Oh, it's the fucking whitest boy you'll ever see. Second whitest boy you'll ever see.
We crossed state lines. How could you do that?
I mean,
Yeah,
I crossed state lines, but he went like a mile or something. He would
less than a mile.
cross state
20
lines
minutes.
daily.
His parents were divorced, and he was like, it was like a 10-minute drive.
Yeah,
It
Yeah,
wasn't that
less
far.
than a mile even.
Also,
yeah, less than a mile.
Wasn't the whole thing like the gun crossed state lines, even though the gun?
No, he bought the gun in Wisconsin.
Yeah,
The gun
that's
was,
the thing.
see, the thing is, Kyle was too young to own a gun, so
No,
his buddy bought it
Hey.
for him and kept it there. Now you can argue like, oh, he's too young to own a gun; he should be prosecuted for that. Fair enough, but that was not the issue of the jury. The issue was, did it cross state lines? And the answer is definitively no.
The gun he had was an AR-15. That's actually classified as a hunting rifle.
Hmm.
So he was illegally allowed to carry it.
Bruh,
I know it's
Was he? 'Cause,
weird.
from what I heard, it was he wasn't.
You
allowed
have to be
carry it. He was too young.
16. You have to be 16 to be able to carry a hunting weapon and shotgun.
Kyle is 18, right? He's closing on that.
Kyle was 17 when it happened. He is now 19.
yeah. So in terms of law, yeah,
Yeah,
bro, the
He-
judge for the
This is
Rittenhouse
what you
case,
get for listening
like-
to the prosecutor, people.
Oh.
the judge for the Rittenhouse case is like, hey kid, catch, like catch
Dun,
the AR-15. It's
Dun,
like,
dun, dun, dun,
It's like
dun,
that
dun.
coke hand.
Didn't the judge's ringtone went off it during the thing, and it was like,
Oh,
God
yeah, there were
bless
so many
America!
shenanigans. There were so many
Land.
shenanigans.
Everybody just wanted to dogpile on him because he had a patriotic.
Patriot. Yeah, it was God bless America.
God
Yep, it's
bless
like classic.
America. And this wasn't even the one where it's like, oh, there's some debate whether the police should have used enough force. This was very clear cut. Like, no, they were going to kill him. One had a gun, the other had a knife.
The other one had a skateboard. And have you been hit by
one of them
skateboard
had a
trucks?
the third
One of
guy
them had-
literally said, I would have shot this man.
Yeah, his life was in danger. And the literally gun was pointed at his end. Dude had fucking fast reaction time to literally blow his arm off. And the dude screamed like a bitch.
To be fair, if my arm got blown off, I would probably like scream too.
Yeah,
No, you got to be the Sigma male Chad and just go. I've had worse.
just like Peter Griffin it.
No, do the Sigma male grind set, and you go, yeah, and
I'm sorry, I can't
But-
get gas right now. I'm too busy doing tough guy shit. I'm
Have
going
to
to
be
have
part
sex
of
with
his
your
daughter.
dad. And you can't stop me.
to the people who I haven't offended, please be patient. I will be with you shortly.
Hey guys, remember when Ukraine was the biggest thing everyone was talking about?
Mm.
Notice
Oh,
how
yeah.
no one's talking about
Oh
Ukraine
yeah.
anymore?
Oh, but by the way, I'm going to be predicting something right here, right now. There's going to be a civil war in Ukraine.
Mhm.
The entire
Also-
society is armed. They all. It's well known that Zelensky wasn't popular even before the whole Russia debacle, and he completely abandoned the South, which you could say, oh, it's tactical. He needed to protect Kiev, but it's like, most of the South was left to be ravaged by the Russians, and that's where the Azov battalion came in, the neo-Nazis who also armed everyone. And they don't like him, and I think there's going to be civil war.
And then, like, what? He gave him military-grade equipment and all that, rocket launchers. Yeah, it's gonna become stalker.
It's gonna be another Mujahideen if people keep giving them guns.
It's
And
Eastern
nearly
Europe.
dead. Was somebody in Chernobyl or something like that?
Yeah,
Yeah, they were trying to fuck shit up at Chernobyl.
but then the Russians and the Ukrainians like, no, we don't fuck with Chernobyl. We'll just leave it as it is. So the Ukrainian guy was teaching the Russian guys how to run Chernobyl as it is. He's like, yeah, this is what you do. I was laughing at that.
Was the Ghost of Kiev ever real?
No,
No.
it was propaganda. It was propaganda. The memes were
Damn
funny.
it!
The
I
Ace Combat
wanted
memes were
it to
funny.
be real so much.
40 people, 40 aircrafts in one day. Yeah, no.
If only it was true.
No, it was really a fucking thing from I think it was War Thunder. I think that's where it came from. Firstly,
War Thunder?
pretty sure something of the like. Don't remember precisely.
You mean Top Gun? We're going to find out who's the gayest one here by watching all the volleyball scenes from Top Gun. Whoever cracks a boner is the gayest.
I got the need. The need for
speed.
Man, like Tom Cruise is a good actor, but he could not do the Jack Reacher movies.
Yeah, he was miscast.
I think the Reacher movies were all right with Tom Cruise, but the TV show was far better.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I have not seen the TV show. Is it good?
It's great.
Yeah, first season is great, and they had a lot of diversity in the cast. And what do you know? It's almost like if you have a good show and you don't focus on the person's skin color or something, you can have a phenomenal show.
You all right, bro?
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
Amazing, ain't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was legit coughing. That wasn't like the sarcastic.
No, you know what's the most surprising thing though? It was made by Amazon Prime.
Yeah, that's the irony.
Amazon Prime, who's literally about to like get shit on constantly as soon as September strikes.
Yep.
Why?
Oh god.
What's happening with Amazon Prime?
Power of the
What are
Ring.
you guys talking about Amazon Prime?
Lord of
the
Rings.
Lord of the Rings show. It's
Wheel of Time.
Yeah.
It's coming. It's yeah, I'm just waiting.
So I said some fucked up shit at work the other day that I didn't have to go to HR because my manager I said it to, he's pretty chillaxing. He understands my sense of humor. I was like, hey Scott, are you ready for the sequel to 9/11? He was like, no, what's that? I was like, it's 9/12.
Oof.
He was like, okay, that's kind of funny.
Oh yeah, the Azali's, phenomenal movie. The erotic 9/11 adventures of Will Ferrell and Mark Ruffalo.
Yeah.
Not Mark
With
Ruffalo.
just some guy.
It's Mark Wahlberg.
The
Vin-
panda from fucking Turning Red.
Mark
And-
Wahlberg, Vin Diesel, Angelina Jolie.
and Robert Pattinson.
I would personally have cast what was her name? The one who played Harley Quinn.
Margot Robbie.
Yeah, Margot Robbie.
Oh yeah, Margot Robbie.
Nah, Angelina
No.
Jolie gets fucked by a dog.
Have you seen
No,
her,
we
bro?
need-
She's
No, it
like,
was Scarlett Johansson that got fucked by a dog, wasn't it?
Jolie.
No.
I don't remember that rumor. I know
We
Biden
need-
shit in Vatican City, but that's it.
I'm talking
No,
about
no,
9/11.
fuck,
dude. I'm
Do
not
you
talking
guys
about real
remember
life. What are you talking about?
Shitgate? Do you guys remember
Yeah,
that?
shake it. Yeah, and the Pope was like, he
So
shit
for those
himself.
of you who don't know, there was this rumor going around that Biden shit himself in front of the Pope.
which
Yeah, at the
it happened.
Vatican, apparently Biden could have shot himself, and then he had to go immediately to the EU meeting, which he may also soiled himself again.
He was probably wearing his diaper and all that. He just forgot.
Bruh, apparently he can't see the teleprompter in the Oval Office, so that's why he's never there.
I mean, we
How
had the
blind
commercial.
is he?
Where he
I
fuck-
love that fact.
I mean, he
You can't
shook.
disassociate him.
He thanked the air. He thanked the air, guys. Remember,
You faked the
He what?
air.
he thanked the air.
Oh, like the handshake that went nowhere. Yeah.
Yeah, he thanked the air.
I don't remember that.
Oh,
Am I forgetting something? Because I'm not deep into
It was
the
a
Biden
clip.
lore.
It was a clip of him like
What the?
Saying something.
doing old man things.
How did I miss this?
America can be defined in
Biden-
one word.
Okay, I have to ask this
No,
unironically. Is Biden still all there mentally?
No.
no.
No, he's a
Unironically,
puppet.
No, he's legit has dementia. There's no freaking way he's actually functioning. Like they were joking about like him mispronouncing Obama's name and saying things wrong back in 2009.
Bruh,
Okay, again.
you know what?
Question.
You know
This
what-
is a legit question I need you guys to answer.
What?
If
Hmm?
there was a documentary about Barack Obama called Obama Rama, would you watch it?
Oh yeah, definitely.
With a title like that, how could I not?
Okay, just making sure.
Bruh, but
Guys, he's an Alex Jones informant all this time.
but guys, like you know what fucking Bruce Willis did when he started having dementia? He fucking
Got it.
retired.
Got
This
over
guy's
it.
like 70 something. Like, what is he doing?
In charge of the most powerful office in the world.
But is he though? Is it him?
I would assume so. I assume this is a narrow
He's almost
situation.
80. Jesus.
This is a
Christ.
narrow situation where everyone knows, yes, this man's insane, but what are we going to do if we admit he's insane and remove him from office? Just imagine that. Imagine that the Democratic Party admits, yes, President Biden's insane, and we're removing him. How well do you think that would go down in the next presidential election?
Kamala.
before that, we'll have to
That would be a
suffer
political
through-
disaster.
Before that, we'll have to suffer through Kamala's reign. Just I'm afraid of that. You all need to remember that if Biden goes down, Kamala's the next in line. Are we ready for Kamala's reign? Are we?
I genuinely don't know. I don't know what she has done. Like not even.
She put a lot of
why
black people
not
into prison
why
because they
people
had
hate her. I mean, like what has she done? Why
nothing.
qualified?
She had a man almost killed to basically sending it to death row because, he smoked weed. But she also smokes weed recreationally, and she laughed about it. She
Apparently, she was
evidence-
listening to Tupac in the 80s.
Bruh.
What?
Apparently, she was listening to Tupac before Tupac was a thing. Like, that's an official quote from her.
Yeah, she gaffed pretty hard on that.
I don't know.
The question isn't, are we ready for Kamala? The question is, do we want to be? Because we've had more insane presidents. We had Joe Biden.
Yeah.
You know who needs to run for president? Alex Jones.
I would vote him in just to see what he does.
First, I'm going to declassify all these documents that prove me right. I'm going to unsign all these.
Bro, I want Senator Armstrong. Or Solid.
Everybody wants Senator Armstrong.
I think he could be an effective leader.
Mm-hmm.
Because at this point,
I mean, he literally wanted to stop wars where people had no idea what was going on, so we would never have Korea or Vietnam again.
Wasn't it like also people found out like his stance on abortion?
Alex Jones?
No, Biden, and they didn't like it.
Oh yeah. Sleepy Joe is very pro-life,
Wow,
which makes sense.
Rutro.
I mean, how old is that man? You expect him to be incredibly pro-life or something?
79. He's 79 years old.
That's older than Trump. Trump was like, what?
In his 60s?
I think he was also in the 70s too.
No, Trump was younger.
Well, he's definitely in his early 60s.
Alexa, how old is Donald Trump?
Donald Trump is 75. Would you like to hear where Donald Trump was born?
No.
Told you.
75.
So Joe Biden's the oldest president to ever hold office.
Yep, he's been in 50 years in government, and what has he done during all this time?
Not a damn thing.
Bro, what was
Destroying our country, destroying our economy. God's involved in Ukraine.
Bro, what was the name of the
This is all a joke, Susan. This is all a joke, Susan. This is all a joke. Joe Biden's a good president. The election was legit.
Yeah.
Of course, the election was legit.
Susan, just I denounced this. I denounced that statement. It was rigged. It was all
anything.
this.
Bro, what was the name of the president that died 1 month into his term?
William Henry Harris.
Yeah, Henry.
I had to remember.
Yeah. Huh.
And I think people have said, unironically, he would have been a good president.
Yeah, never know.
Oh no, this guy's is going to expose me to my whore wife. Joke's on him. She's a whore.
I don't know. But in terms of just what is what is the worst thing he's done so far? Like, if you had to
Do we really want to go down that route?
I don't know, man.
There's a lot of shit he's done wrong.
Nah, thing you're really pissed off about. Like, number one.
Are you kidding me? Sorry, I'm playing Fable.
Me too.
Lost Chapters or the Anniversary Edition?
Which Fable?
The
Fable
Lost
2.
Chapters.
These are top 10 reasons why Fable 3 sucks balls.
Yeah, it was just a really rushed and poor game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I've heard, yeah.
I mean,
And as for the worst
guy,
things,
this guy attacked me out of nowhere. He just attacked me, of all people.
bro, I'm hoping the next Fable is going to be really good, but Xbox has said fucking nothing about it.
It's still in development. It takes most games 4 years after announcements to actually go anywhere.
So why announce it?
To get people hyped.
But hype is what ruins games.
It's also what sells them.
Look at Cyberpunk.
And Cyberpunk sold hand over fist.
These are the top 10 reasons why Fable 3 sucks balls!
Why does that sound like me?
That's Angry Joe. What?
Is it your alt account?
He is Angry Joe, people.
Bro, you're Angry Joe?
Yes.
Bro, that's crazy. Holy shit.
Damn, we got Angry Joe here? How's it going, compadre?
Good.
Bro, how were the days of Channel Awesome? How was
It was pretty good. I got to sexually harass as many women as I want, and Doug Walker supported me.
Can you tell us about Drew Warrior's man titties? Can you tell us about Drew Warrior's?
What do I think about Drew Wario?
How about Drew
Tell us
Warrior's
about Drew Warrior.
bulge and
I think that he was a good shot.
Tell us about Lankara, man. Tell us about Lankara. Tell us how he liked rape. Tell us how he profaned and how he liked rape.
Listen, man. Listen. Whenever I got next to the car, he got all touchy with me. So I don't know.
did you get to see the legendary big ass fucking mommy milkers?
Of who?
Nostalgia Girl.
Nostalgia
Yeah.
chick.
Yeah,
Bro.
nostalgia chick. I saw her.
Bro, did you get to talk to Mars Girl before she went all
I dicked her down, definitely 100%.
So you're the reason why she went psycho.
Bro, you're the reason he hates Vic Mignogna. How did you do this? Can't keep getting away with this.
You can't get away with it.
But I love how that was supposed to be a serious scene, but like just the way
It's
he's
actually a good scene if you watch it without knowing what the memes are.
Yeah,
No, it is a good scene.
Yeah, in context, like the scene is insanely good, and it's like, and you're just like just seeing season 5, you're just at the end of the show, you just feel for him. So
yeah.
El Camino is also pretty good.
Boyfriend dungeon?
Oh, it is amazing.
What?
El
Date
Camino's
your weapon, level
awesome.
up
And Better Call Saul's
What
been
the fuck?
awesome as of late. So yeah, there's that.
What the fuck, Xbox? What the fuck is this game? Date your boyfriend dungeon. Date your weapon.
Bruh. That actually does remind me of this game. I forgot the name of it, but it was like a dungeon crawler / visual novel that took a lot of inspiration. Like they were really trying to appear to appeal to the Twitter crowd, because they literally like look for feedback. I'm like, hey, what kinds of like
Is it the same guy who did Life is Strange?
No, I don't know. This was an indie game.
Okay.
Remember Me?
No,
Y2K.
no, not Y2K.
Okay.
Like actual dungeon crawler, and actually, I don't know if it was like a lot of people hated it, even though it literally tried to appeal to the Twitter crowd, because it literally asked them, it was like, for like advice
Hardcore.
on how do people like act, like what is the way to do this, and they gave them advice, but still people fucking hated it, and I'm like, why? You can't.
Twitter is a fucking hellhole.
Like, you
Twitter's
asked them what they wanted, you gave it to them, and they still hated it.
Yeah.
It's like, that's okay, Uncle Stu. I don't.
Sometimes I think that us gamers deserve the industry. Just for all the shit we do.
Which company called gamers entitled again? I forgot that.
Which one didn't?
Which one?
Nearly all of them have.
BioWare.
I won't say that.
They didn't. BioWare has not called us entitled.
Was it BioWare?
No.
I think it was 343. I'm putting my bets down.
343 did that.
343 sounds like it would do that.
Yeah.
Halo post-release Halo 5, 343 would.
To be fair, they got a lot of shit from it. Most of it deserved. Some was a bit too much.
Most of it was deserved.
Most of it was very deserved.
Like, I know people who work for 343, and they're like, yeah, we don't really we don't talk about Halo 5. I'm just like, wow. All right.
I want to play a game, but I don't fucking know what I want to play.
Play Fable.
Nah, he's a PlayStation guy.
Play God of War.
played.
How am I a PlayStation guy if I just said I'm playing Fable 2 right now?
Wait, I thought you were. Are you PC and PlayStation?
No, I have both.
Oh, never mind.
I have an Xbox and a PS5.
That's what you call the Sigma male grind set right there.
Bro,
I'm
that's
also getting a Switch soon. A
that's
Switch
what we
Oil.
call, that's what we call rampant consumerism.
Actually, the Xbox I bought at a pawn shop.
At a porn shop? I mean,
Pawn
man,
shop.
like,
Not a porn shop, a pawn shop.
Bro, if you,
No, I bought it at a pawn shop.
bro, if you got an Xbox at a pro shop, that's pretty fucking cool. That's a wild story.
So there I was on set, and they're like, "Hey, we need background people." So I was like, "I volunteer." They're like, "Yeah, we just need you to sit there mindlessly playing video games while your girlfriend gets dicked." I was like, "Oh yeah, sure, totally, I can do that. Can I keep the Xbox?" I'm like, "Yeah, sure, totally."
yeah, sure, that's a payment.
Okay.
Bro, you imagine you go to the fucking strip club and it's like you see the fucking dancers on their poles, and just right next to them there's a fucking Xbox. It's just like, oh yeah, we have that set up for the kids, you know. You know, some of the had to bring their
Yeah, sometimes men want to come in and cheat on their wives. Just how it goes.
yeah.
I could now picture me walking into a porn. So my mom makes a joke. It's like, "Yeah, we went to Vegas and all that. And he brought his PlayStation to play," and I was like, "Yeah, Sigma male grind set. I don't need some hoes and drugs. I got games."
I mean, like it. All right, 44 times 40. I know how to do multiplication here.
44 times 40, 47. So 4 times 4 is 16. So 16 times 16 is 32. No, 4 times 4 is 16. So you have. Well, I can do this for you. I just need a piece of paper.
68. I just
Bro.
typed it in.
Fucking
All right.
nerds.
All
Ner-
right, so I have 32,000 in the bank. Yeah, I can buy it. I'm gonna just
Buy what are you buying?
will potions.
Oh,
Then
dude, you need to do the Sigma male grind set, but never level up your character level.
That's a tactic. You show how
I
much
think
power
at the
you-
lowest.
Not for not. That's not good for Fable because that's just so much bullshit.
Oh, dude, I think the lowest age I've ever been Fable was 22.
That's the Sigma male grind set right there. Oh, Hob Cave, Hob killing contest, and Orchard Farm. Sure, I'll do that.
wait, wasn't there a whole thing with Fable where the technical lead, or the technical lead on the Fable game, kind of lied in marketing?
You? Oh yeah, he lied.
Here, Molly.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I'm trying to make Fable 2 the
What
greatest role-playing game of all time again. Everything I'm trying to do is base it on this one button. A button mash. All they're doing is button mashing.
Extraordinary gameplay.
Extraordinary gameplay.
So we simplified it so you just press one button. That one button does everything. You gotta take a shit, press a button.
Oh my God.
Making hard decisions in life that can alter your character's decision for the rest of his life, one
Got
button.
We
Guys.
have something we like to call Dios. This is Bioware.
For you see, with the Kinect, we can now simulate virtual girlfriends, and you can go.
Virtual sex. That
So-
was actually a thing. That was something Rockstar was like, so we have prostitutes in our game. Like, are we going down the virtual sex route?
GTA.
You,
Bro, you think GTA 6 is
Oh
going to
my
be
god, cat, are you fucking retarded? Guys, my cat's retarded.
really? That's
Aw.
just most cats.
Yeah.
No, I opened the door and she kind of stuck her face in when I'm trying to open the door, so I just basically whacked her with the door.
Aw.
She's fine.
She's
That's-
dumb.
Maybe you can.
You guys
sell her
remember?
to China.
You guys
Her
remember that one chick who wrote an article like, "I got raped in a video game against my will."
Oh yeah, no,
That person's
that was the
writing
girl who
games
was going to
now.
write Star Wars.
Mm-hmm.
Exact same person.
Yeah, same
Yeah.
person.
I know that was funny. Yeah,
Well-
so apparently her character got virtually raped and she felt offended by it. Was like, that wasn't in the game, that was a hack. The guy literally
What kind
hacked your
of-
character into the position and started doing that. You could have literally just logged out. Are you
you
the
guys
one with
have-
the rape fetish?
Oh yeah, did anyone see the guy who made a post that the handmaiden? It's not a critique. It's a fetish statement.
Are you talking
Bruh.
about Lolly or Shota, or are you talking about somebody else? Because I think they said that too.
Somebody else posted on Twitter that
Yeah.
in a handmaiden, it's not about politics. It's a fetish. It's 50 Shades of Grey.
Mm.
Handmaiden, the tail?
The
Yeah.
Handmaiden's Tale, yeah.
I have not watched it.
It's
Okay,
based off a book.
with enough people, anything can be a fetish.
This is true.
It is, sadly.
You like taking shits, you might be a fetishist.
No.
You like
Four-
pissing?
4/5 of people do not enjoy diarrhea. The 1/5.
You like taking piss? Well, there's a fetish for that.
Yeah.
You want to be
Apparently
dominated
it's
by...
Donald Trump's fetish. It's the patrician fetish, if you will.
Not that
Bruh,
bullshit.
Bro, my favorite fetish is the one that gives you magic powers.
My favorite fetish is
Pissgate was
time
all
stopping
someone
main
just saying something off the cuff. That wasn't real.
I know, but it's the joke. It's like, for those of you, okay, so there's this thing called Russiagate. Basically, an anonymous source, which we'll get back to, leaked the video of Donald Trump at a prostitute having sex, which, whatever, that's just an average day for a politician, right?
Yeah.
What really got the media going was, oh, she pissed all over Donald Trump. She did the golden shower, and then, Trump liked it. So people were like, wait, is this true? And then people start investigating. They realize, hang on, the person who gave this video to the media is a law firm that Hillary Clinton funds. That's a bit of a conflict of interest.
Mm.
Yeah. And then they went deeper. They're like, hang on, why is there like a, someone being hired to act as Donald Trump? Why did they rent out a hotel room?
Yeah, it turns out that video was fake.
Oh, yeah.
Fake to shit.
Yeah.
Sounds like some fucking Fed shit, bruh.
Meanwhile, Hunter's smoking crack and banging 12-year-old
Off a
prostitutes in
12-year-old.
China.
Banging Obama's daughters.
Yeah.
Wait, actually?
That too.
That's the rumor going around that that black girl in the so people actually took a picture of the person Biden was banking. They took a picture of her ass and they matched it to a behind shot of one of Obama's daughters. And
As
they're
in
like,
it's the...
Okay,
it's exactly the same.
that's
what the
some
hell?
fucking CSI shit right there.
So yeah,
Like-
apparently there's
Yes. Matching, increasing aspect ratio.
Zoom in on this. Enhance. Zoom in on this area.
the ass
Wait,
has been the
you guys got to do it right. You got to have a enhance. Zoom in.
Well, sir, but why are you asking us hands?
Enhance those titties.
Like, why
Sir,
Zoom in on
Sir,
feet.
wait.
why doesn't it look clear? That's the resolution we have, making it bigger.
yeah,
Just
when
clear.
you zoom into things, they get pixelated.
Oh, we'll clean that up then. I want to see it crystal clear.
We can't.
How about to
sir.
see
We
the dimples on
literally
her
do not
pussy?
have the technology for that. We might have it soon, but we don't have it right now.
nah, because what you need to do that is you need something to
You
Create-
need to introduce more random data into the picture.
yeah,
Yeah.
which would be possible with a machine learning algorithm, but we don't really have anything that complex yet.
This is why I love Fable. I literally massacred this guy's entire village, and he's hiring me to defend his farm.
Hey, that's your resume. It's like, I massacred this village. I'm like, oh man, you must be qualified.
Now the real question: do you keep the sword or kill your sister?
I kill my sister. Fuck that bitch. What do
But
you
she
think
comes
that she
back
was
in
just
Fable 2.
being an innocent person in that bandit camp? Do you think she was just being, oh, I'm just saying, no, she was actively helping them raid and rape. All right.
You know, that sounds like a sister who's into incest.
That's two worlds. That's a very different genre.
Bruh.
I don't know. Teresa looks like she got some brother dick.
To be
And it's the
fair,
medieval.
because this was a Glitch and Fables program, there was nothing to stop you from romancing her. So
Yeah, you can romance your sister. Fucking
yeah, because there was nothing
hilarious.
to stop it.
It's not a bug. It's a feature.
It's a bug because there was no way to you could do the thing which was show off your trophy, right? So they were like,
Yeah.
okay, you can show off your trophy, but you can show it off to your sister, who would get the heart symbol. And it's like, that means she's
Still, it's
into
a
you.
bug.
Yeah,
It's
man.
an
Still, it's a
unintended
bug.
feature, is what we like to call it in the industry.
It's a feature. It's intended. What are you saying, bro? Incest is Wincest.
Bro, what's gonna come out first? Elder Scrolls 6 or GTA 6?
Elder Scrolls.
6, because they're actually actively developing it.
GTA 6 is just Grand Theft Auto 5 plus 1.
Basically. I wish we have another GTA 4. That thing was fun. I remember the good old days back.
Would you like to go bowling, cousin?
No.
Brother,
that.
Nico, would you like to go bowling?
The game was actually better. Like, you could handle cars better. The physics
I'm
were
actively losing to fucking Whisper because I cannot kill things fast enough. Because my magic is so shit.
skill issue.
Hit him with your sword. Dude,
No, I
you
refuse.
didn't play Fable right. You didn't buy a house, go in, put trophies in, sell the house, break the door down, get trophies again. Continuously redo this. Get a god tier weapon, masterwork greatsword, kill everything.
Yeah, for those of you who don't know, you can actually just break Fable because with Assassin's Rush, you can glitch into a room where you're not supposed to and get the best weapon in game.
Mm-hmm. It's in the guild hall, the hero, the symbol room.
Exploit the fuck out of this. That's why I love my game. That's why Heroes, Might and Magic: Dark Messiah is such a good game, because you get to exploit everything around you to just fuck over the enemy. That's the game.
That's just life, man.
Yeah, it's basically you're not a valiant hero. You're just a guy who knows a few tricks and knows how to.
Okay,
knows how
which
to
girl
navigate
did you
the
choose?
game.
Which girl
Which
did you
hero?
choose in Dark Messiah?
I kind of got stuck in the, when they betray you and you get separated by that girl when you discover the demon power. Kind of got stuck there. Then I had to restart because because shit happened. So I'm slowly getting back there. Slowly.
Yeah.
I
Well,
hope I
I
can
chose
finally
Hannah. So
Just,
I chose
who's this?
the succubus. I chose her.
I'm gonna choose her too. I don't care.
Oh shit!
Like-
Razor Fist is gonna play Cyberpunk.
Wait, what? Let me
Let's see what he's finally going to think about this.
No, he already made a video and he's like, "Oh, it's shit," and now he's gonna live stream him playing it.
Yeah,
It's
Razor
the
Hollow,
character.
Ground Duck. Yeah,
I think
okay.
he's either gonna
Okay.
rip it a new
Cyberpunk is
asshole
like
apart.
shit.
Hopefully
He
the
honestly
update.
said, like, he praised a little bit and also just memed about how the original concept for Johnny Silverhand was really looking like somebody.
It looked like Razor Fist. You guys got to carry
Yep.
the show. I'm gonna get coffee and I'll be back.
All right, that's fine.
One sec.
You get your caffeine, man. Things makes me shaky for me.
Okay, I had to crap out at the same time too, but I gotta go get food.
Yeah,
right
that's
back.
fine.
It's almost 1 a.m. here. I need my sleep.
Then sleep.
Like,
Sleep.
Yep.
Sleep.
I need my 8 hours of goddamn sleep. Second
Well, then
function.
fucking
Struggling,
sleep.
Peter.
I will. I'm already in bed.
Peter.
Do not nominate that fucking guy. What's up with Peter now?
Hmm?
Are we having another skit?
No.
Are we just gonna
No, just
really transition to it? Say?
nah.
Dude, you're really fucking tired.
Yeah, you are.
Yeah, I'm already in bed. I'm doing this whole
Okay.
tired voice because I just
Fucking disconnect.
it's
dude.
fun.
Okay.
Then sleep.
I practice.
You know the funny thing.
I called out of work today because I fucked up my back yesterday.
Oh damn.
To what?
Yeah. Because I didn't lift
What?
properly and all that and pulled my back.
Oh. So how you doing now, my man?
I'm doing fine.
Glad to
And the
hear that.
manager, well, the situation of, I goes like, yeah, my manager threatened to kick me out Friday since I cleaned up the shit she wanted done. She hasn't contacted us at all. So we're just waiting for her to cash the rent check and the fine check, but I don't think she's trying to cash it. So she can go to the court system. It's like, they didn't cash their check. We gave you a check. We gave it to you physically. There's cameras of me putting it in the fucking mailbox.
So is she just trying to jib you?
Yeah,
Like-
she's basically trying to fuck us over. So they have a legal reason to kick us out. Failure of payment of rent. That's probably why.
Don't you have I know you have proof. Like you have a
Yeah.
lot of proof against her, but most importantly, like, is this your work? Don't you have some sort of union you can probably title to?
No, this is where I live.
All right,
The
the
area
red
I
thing.
live.
I fucking forgot.
Yeah.
Pardon. Yeah, nah. Take her to
You are
court.
tired. If she tries, I'll fucking take her to court, and then you don't want a discovery. Like, that's something you guys.
Like you have proof. You literally have written proof of paper, video proof. You have everything, all the bases covered. It's highly unlikely she's going to be able to fuck you over. Like, I got like a 5%.
One more damage, more fucking. Just wait.
And if she does, sue her for damage.
No, we're going to
Let
sue
her
her for
pay.
falsifying documents. We can sue her for harassment at this point. Because what she's basically doing is like you being petty.
Basically.
She said she's said to the court that she talked to the landscaper guy so we can get his number and all that, and gave him the number from my mom, right? So me being who I am, I tracked them down and asked them, "Hey, were you giving my mom's number and all that?" And he was like, "No." So she lied to the judge.
That's bad. You don't lie to the judge.
You never lied to a judge.
That's a felony, isn't it?
Yes. It's lying under oath.
Bitches be lying, bro. Should be fucking
Bitches be
lying.
lying.
Yeah.
That's even worse because that's a felony. You lied to a judge.
It's kind of pathetic, bro.
Yeah. Anyone
Yeah.
check out the trailer for House of the Dragon?
What's
I have
that?
No.
returned. I know you all missed me.
Yeah.
No.
House of Mitch, you don't know. Oops.
What's that?
Oops.
Oh shit, my volume was off. That's why I can't hear you.
Oh yeah, Mitch, the House of the Dragon is the Game of Thrones prequel.
Oh,
Is
I
it
don't
a
care.
is it a
It's written by
It's based off of the
yeah.
damn, I forgot which book. It's either I think it's Fire and Blood. It's basically the event in the it's a Dance of Dragons where the Targaryen Civil War.
At least you know it's fucking George R. R. Martin's writing this shit.
Is Georgie
And-
Boy gonna finish his book?
No, he ain't gonna
No.
he ain't gonna finish the damn thing.
Okay.
People keep like saying,
It's
"Oh,
stupid.
when's a win?" It's like he still needs to write Dream of Spring. Winds isn't the final book of the series. Dream of Spring is. And he spent the last 10 years gallivanting, writing and rewriting it. So like that ain't coming out, man. He's done everything to avoid writing Winds of Winter. And yeah, same with me. Life after death. I see you in chat. Like no more God after. For me, it's like, yeah, like like the moment like they allowed Dumb and Dumber to stay on, like after they ran out of material, which they honestly, technically they didn't run out of material because there's a lot of material in the books they just omitted and just flat out either ignored or changed and repurposed. Like a character who only showed up in the pilot actually plays a pivotal role later on. And because that character didn't show up often, they had to give that storyline that character had to another character. If anyone know what I'm talking about, the Sansa storyline, that's the fake Arya storyline, who was another character.
Was Game of Thrones ever even good though?
Yeah, it was. Seasons 1 to
Right,
4 were
good.
legit good writing. I've rewatched several episodes and watched multiple clips of like, this show had legit good, smart writing, and you see George like he just stopped writing it for the show and and you could just one
Okay,
sec.
fun fact.
Huh?
I've never seen a single episode of Game of Thrones.
Neither have I.
Same here.
Okay.
I watched all of it.
I feel bad for the actors though. Like, didn't Joffrey's actor get like harassed and typecast and shit?
Who?
Uh,
Khaleesi?
Joffrey?
Joffrey? Oh yeah, he got harassed, but not by the fans. Apparently a bunch of the female fans saw him and thought he's pretty cute, and they wondered if
Yeah, sorry
know.
about that. Sorry about that. And
Yeah.
I'm gonna be gone for a little bit. Just talk amongst yourselves.
Mhm. Oh yeah, are we supposed to talk?
Yes, like you were saying. Like you were saying, what happened?
Oh, so Joffrey constantly got harassed by female fans. Thought, oh my god, I can fix him, guys. And it's exactly the same what happened to Ramsay Bolton's actor.
Oh, he's just an actor.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just an actor, but they thought they were one to one sing, like they were on the show. Yeah.
I hate people like that. It's like, he's an actor.
And it's because of that Joffrey never took a role again.
That sucks.
Yeah, he's not. He just has a normal life now, I believe. Yeah, and that's also people were assholes, so they're like, "Oh, you're such an asshole." You know, real life, you're probably some statistics like that. He's like, "No, I'm just an actor. I'm also really shy."
Yeah, nah, fuck those peeps. Like, fuck.
Yeah.
I thought we learned from Jake Floyd.
From who?
We
Jake
never
Floyd.
learn.
Who the fuck
Humans
is that?
don't learn. That we repeat the same mistakes over and over again.
Because we don't
Yeah,
want to
because we
learn.
don't fucking read.
That too.
Hey, what is happening to the Lolly server? Like, there's so much chocolate to be going around. Is that a new thing?
Of what?
Chocolate to be. It's dark skin to be.
Oh,
People
that's
really
Tubi.
like
My
her.
favorite.
2P.
She's my favorite.
because people discovered fucking Soul Calibur 6 and they discovered 2Bs in it, and when you play as player 2B, she's a dark skin.
Yes.
Now, is
I
this
like
what we
that.
call an improvement upon perfection?
I'd say maybe they got a taste of the jungle fever. As a fellow black girl enjoyer, I'm saying, once it got you, you ain't coming back for a while. You're just gonna keep going deep down in the jungle. Can't escape.
I hate the tentacle chamber so much. It's just filled with furry shit.
It's not so bad.
But
Sometimes
impose
it's been good
tomboys
shit.
sometimes, so I'll allow it.
Bear through it. Like I bear through some shit that I found online.
I don't go in that
But
chat, man. It's
people,
disgusting.
okay. Don't get me wrong. I like 2B, but why do people like her ass so much? It's like, yeah, it's all right,
Yeah.
I guess.
Yeah.
Hmm.
You're saying. What were you saying, bro?
I mean, she's fine, I guess.
She's 2B, but with a fine round chocolate ass. Would you?
I would.
He doesn't have a chocolate ass. That's 2P.
Yep. That's 2P. And I love her.
Sir, calm down. It's just a drawing.
I know. But
This
look, all
is-
those
I think the
polygons. There's
2B
more
voice actor,
polygons than
she
the gold
was like,
model.
she actually voiced her own 2B sport, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. She voice acted her.
No, they actually got the voice actors to play their characters in Soul Calibur 6. That was great.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, should I remind you of the other Soul Calibur where you could literally play as Yoda or Darth Vader?
Soul Calibur
was
5, I
four.
believe.
Or as Link too?
Or Soul Calibur 4 allowed you to play as Yoda, Darth Vader, and the Apprentice. Soul Calibur 3 on the GameCube allowed you to play as Link.
Right on. Think I could emulate those on my computer?
Yeah, you could probably get them.
Because there's some GameCube games that I want to try.
All you guys are talking
Good.
about lusting over
Soul
2B and
Calibur.
like, bro, your feelings for her are not real.
Your feelings for her are not real. They are real to me.
They are real to me.
Are they?
I'm just picturing the fucking.
Oh yeah, by the way, Fear is on sale on GOG, so if you guys want to play that, one of the greatest FPS games of all time, ruined of course because it became popular, and then the publisher decided.
Make it like Call of Duty. They're probably trying to do something different. But then someone came into the office and started screaming, "Make it like Call of Duty, or else you're fired." And they had to
Deus
comply.
Ex is also on sale for 97 cents.
I already
What?
have it on.
Yeah. This is what happened to the greatest video game of all time. It gets sold for 97 cents every week. Fuck.
Free red pills for everyone.
I don't like. You know what? Tomb Raider, Womb Raider, is there a difference?
Horsecock.
What? Why do whenever we go with Lara Croft, she always ends up fucking animals or other
I think
creatures
it's
with
like, it's like she is the animal, and like, I don't know, man. I hate Freud. I hate fucking Freud.
I blame the guy who did Breaking the Quiet.
That's fucker. I know
How many
him.
people are just like want to fuck Lara Croft? I can see why. You know, she's the ultimate tomboy.
She got big titties.
All right,
And
okay.
ass.
We need to ask this. We need to ask this of ourselves, gentlemen. Ladylike tomboy or lady tomboy? So do you want a ladylike tomboy or do you want a lady who is a
Tomboy.
All right.
Is the difference between like one that looks like a tomboy but actually like acts ladylike, or
Yeah, here, let me pull it up from Lee's community tab because he posted it.
Okay, so the question is, do you want a lady like a pamper and all this who's actually secretly a tomboy, or do you want a tomboy a girl who looks like a tomboy but is not a tomboy?
Mm-hmm.
the second one?
I'd rather have the lady who's the tomboy.
Same here. Okay, guys, why hasn't Red Panda featured?
I mean, both
What?
would be good, but I would say the second one. Also, what?
Why hasn't Red Panda featured 9/11?
Oh, because this guy named Mr. Enter made a review saying that Turning Red should have talked about 9/11, and now everyone's memeing on it.
Wasn't he also talking about how Disney is fascist? And
Yeah,
how other movies have
probably.
subliminal fascist message?
Yeah, but haha, 9/11 funny. Look at the red panda.
All I have to say is because of those memes, ER came back. ER came back and made 2 videos.
No, ER came back because of the Halo show. It was that bad.
Yes.
And then he came back to Turning Red.
Yeah. All right, I need to ask you this. How many of you people LARPed as Guts during Dark Souls?
All of them.
No, I didn't.
You're all a bunch of fucking animals.
I didn't.
Oh. Yeah.
You're a
Whatever.
liar.
It's just, I always say, like, oh, today I'm not going to be Dark Souls, you know? But every time I try, oh, God. I became Guts again. Such is life.
Now, if you were to ask about Elden Ring would be everyone.
Everyone played Mira died.
I'm doing my own thing.
Everyone-
Mira's dead.
Everyone got the great sword and was just like, I am Guts now.
You are Guts. You will forever be Guts. The Guts of our.
Guys, maybe the real berserk was the friends we made along the way.
That unironically is the message, though, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's the.
Don't take your friends for granted. Be careful of demons. Never trust a man who looks really fucking hot.
Also fuck swamps.
Mm-hmm. Guardians of the Light. I never saw this. I'm like, what? I want old Lara Croft. The last good one came out in 2008. Sure. I understand. Look, I know Ios Montreal makes them, and I love Ios Montreal. Don't get me wrong. I fucking love their games. Okay? Like, Deus Ex is god tier. I can stand Thief when I'm drunk and drugged out of my mind. What else did they make?
Dishonored.
No, that's Arcane.
Avengers.
Deus Ex. All they did was make Deus Ex.
They made Avengers.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Avengers exists.
It does exist.
Avengers is a game.
It is indeed a game.
It's a game that exists and plays.
We need a dating sim with just tomboys. Call it Tomboy Simulator.
Do it. Do it. $1 million idea. That's a freaking $1 million idea right there. Do it. You should do it.
Man makes video game about tomboys, becomes billionaire.
Base.
Based on red pill?
Like, we'll have the dark skin tomboy, the mocha skin tomboy, we'll have the vanilla skin tomboy, we'll have the pale goth tomboy.
Wait,
Goth
dark,
tomboy, the ladylike tomboy, the nerd boy.
dark skin and mocha
Yeah.
skin, there's a difference?
Yeah, mocha skin is that nice, like, Latino skin, while the dark skin is the African skin.
It's which one you want to call it nice, basically.
Which one is Casca?
I think Casca is Turkish.
Hmm.
Because she's from the Kushan Empire, right?
Yeah.
It was implied.
I've actually, okay, you guys want to hear the history of the Kushan Empire? Because they deep dived into this after Berserk. You know, Berserk introduced us to this.
No, I'm
Apparently
waiting for part 5. Don't spoil it.
Oh yeah. Mir actually has a fetish for Indian women. I'm not gonna lie. That's a thing he has.
You make it sound like that's a bad thing.
I'm not saying it's a bad thing. I'm just saying that's how it is.
Sure.
Yeah. And then we'll get the gym rat tomboy, and then we'll get the gamer tomboy, and then we'll get the scientist tomboy.
Will the gamer tomboy be allowed to say the gamer word?
Oh yeah.
You gotta get the tomboy that exclusively has like the really long pigtails.
Yeah, that was the idea.
Yeah. Because that's a category in and of itself.
The idea was the goth would have the pigtails.
Nah, Goth has the long frizzy hair, you know, like
Yeah.
No. That would be the scientist tomboy. Because she doesn't get sleep.
no, Goth would
Sleep
also
deprived
it would be,
tomboy.
like, it would be straight black and like it would not be maintained at all. Because like just everything
Oh, yeah.
sucks. Unless I even maintain my hair.
Yeah.
Like so it would be like that.
Yeah. That was the idea. Like,
That's some shit.
I don't know, man.
No,
All
I'm
right,
saying.
start-
Jen Taylor wasn't the Halo TV show?
Yeah, they got her back, and like, okay. The more I hear her voice in this show, the less I hate the show, and then I look at Master Chief's face, and I'm just like, I hate it again.
Oh, did you guys see the clip of the newest episode?
they tried shooting him and he's bulletproof.
Yeah, it's him versus Squad, and it's fucking funny as all hell.
I swear to God, they have no idea.
Quad
what
is
they're
like
doing, bro.
going hard on it. He just goes, and then just Chief takes one simple punch. She goes
They have
flying.
absolutely no idea what they're doing.
My question is, are they going to introduce the one Spartan who was able to punch over 1 joules of force?
Oh, no, this is a completely different canon. Yeah, so
No.
don't expect
No,
any
dude.
callbacks.
Yeah, no, he was the strongest Spartan. The dude was able to bend titanium. Cat was the fast. Not Cat. Out of Blue Team, the original Blue Team, you had the strongest, you had the luckiest, and you had the fastest.
What happened to Red versus Blue?
Oh, that
Rooster
one
Teeth.
I answered. Rooster Teeth. Oh man, I can. Do you want me to go into why Rooster Teeth was just why
Yeah,
Rooster
because
Teeth?
I'm like,
Yeah,
why did people like arguably buying Red versus Blue? It's just
because it
All
was good. Back in the day, it was
Okay.
good.
Okay,
arguably
here we
why
go.
was good. I heard it took until season 6 to be good.
Sorry, I was gone.
Wow.
Dinner came
All right,
knocking.
here we go. I'm gonna dive deep into the rabbit hole that is Rooster Teeth. Here
Do this. Do it.
we
All right,
begin.
Load. Retitle this.
What?
We begin
Rooster
with
Teeth deep dive.
Dude, I just got back. I just got
Welcome
back.
back.
I
You
have
were
no idea.
quiet this whole time.
No, I was like, I legit said BRB in text. And our,
Yeah,
and,
I know. I'm fucking with you. I'm fucking with you, dude.
oh, okay. All right. I'm sorry.
He just muted himself so we could just hear him in our conversations. But yeah, no. Rooster Teeth, back in the day, they were just a bunch of nerds in the fucking basements doing videos and all that. And like, hey, let's make a series out of this.
Yeah.
They were using the original Halo footage and all that, and they used an edit software and all that. If you
They're
watch
making
the
machinima.
original, yeah, to make it was basically they were contracted to make machinima videos and all that. So they're like, hey, we do these funny skits in Halo. So that's what they did. If you pay attention to the OG Red versus Blue, you could see the fucking reticle dot on the middle of the video.
Pretty much.
And
But
then they started up their own company and all that because they were like, hey, we're actually people like this.
yeah. But basically, what happened was, yeah, they were making their own company, and then in comes. There was some stuff that happened in between, but it's more so it all got kicked off when this guy named Monty Oum joined the company.
Oh
Now,
yeah,
Monty,
he was a
after-
legendary
now,
animal, wasn't he?
now Monty,
Yeah,
now
he
Monty Oum-
did Haloid.
Now Monty Oum is actually legit talented and actually can make really good shit. Like he
Yeah,
was
Haloid.
not he was not some retard in a basement making like machinima about Halo. He was animating full on fucking dance sequences with Final Fantasy characters
And Kingdom Hearts characters.
and Kingdom Hearts characters. Like
And
Man
Dead
had
or Alive characters.
Man had talent, and Man was doing this in like 2008, I think.
It was like early
on.
mid 2000s.
Right, earlier than
Yeah.
that, which is fucking impressive because who the fuck knew how to do that? Crazy.
Yeah, like
Anyway,
I said, check out him.
now in terms of like decision making, this is probably the best decision Rooster Teeth ever made. Like getting this guy on their team to make stuff for them. Like they
Yeah.
were able to do so much more with, Red versus
Processing
Blue.
and yeah,
And
you could really tell he brought on is when the fight scenes got more good.
Yeah. And then a thought occurred. What if instead of making machinima off a property that is not ours, what if we made our own show?
That was Monty Oom's show. He gave the pitch for Ruby.
Monty Oum did
his-
give the roots for it.
Yeah, he gave the like, hey, I want to do this show. Can we do this? This is
No, yeah,
great.
yeah, but the thing is, with Ruby, they wanted to make an anime, so they watched a bunch of other anime and were just like, now we can write anime.
Yeah.
Which is
But
not
they didn't.
the way to do it at all.
No. So back then he released a trailer called Red. And it blew up. Like it fucking blew up.
Yeah.
And then white came out, then black came out, then yellow came out, and then you realize, hey, this is a new show called Ruby and all that. Then episode 1 came out, and fans were like, yes. Yes. And it soared. It soared. And then season 3 happened. Monty Moon.
No, season 2 happened, and it was like, where's the plot?
Like,
Where's
oh
the
shit,
plot?
yeah, we have plot. Oh yeah. So they introduced plot.
No, you're forgetting about MacGuffin Bunny, who doesn't have a name. She's just called MacGuffin Bunny because she has a box that
Velvet?
does nothing.
No.
To be fair, I
Velvet's-
think the original appeal of RWBY was the great animation, not the story. It didn't
Yeah.
have a story, right?
It didn't have a story.
At first it didn't, but then they're like, oh, these girls are here to become heroes to slay monsters. That's good.
So it was
That's
like
great.
every story ever that
Yeah.
that ever existed. Not.
Yeah.
It's a very specific. It's called Magical Girl. Yeah. Right.
It wasn't a magical anime. It was more like a femtale story. Like these girls are trying to become heroes and all that.
Yeah.
And then they try to introduce a bigger plot with the White Fang and then Salem and all this, and where the creatures are going coming from, and then they're like,
Miles
okay,
Loomis
this kind of
character.
now we have an actual antagonist and all this. This is the end goal and all that. And then episode 3 happened, season 3 happened, and then they realized, hey, we're having a battle. Hey, we're having a mock battle to show off our students and all at the academies. Then Cinder happens, and then Kira dies.
And then the
Appeared to die.
show, and then
Monty
died.
passes away due to a
Monty
severe allergy reaction.
bro.
That is just God came down and said, I need
No.
man in heaven.
It is speculated, and I'm being hyperbolical about this. I'm like, it's speculated that his wife killed him because she knew he was deathly allergic to pineapples.
Bro, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Oh, great.
Oh, I thought his death happened at the office. Like they were just doing an office party and he just choked on a
No.
fucking shrimp or something.
Allergic reaction.
No, it was pineapples.
Why are you
Dude
allergic
was
to
deaf.
pineapples? I
It was
hate them.
it's the acidic acid he was allergic to.
Ah,
Oh, yeah.
And he ate one, and it swelled and closed his throat, so he suffocated to death.
why didn't they get him to a hospital or
Uh,
something?
Because he was
They
at his
did.
house.
He passed away in the. They couldn't resuscitate him.
Oh, they did.
Like,
get
he
him.
was No, I think it was his wife. To be completely fucking honest.
All right, you got to explain that. Why was
Yeah.
you think it's his wife?
Yeah.
She was a cosplayer and all of that, and she would cosplay as Weiss, Neo, like really fucking tailor-made, actual detail from the characters and all that. I think she wanted his money, but then he got pissed. He was like, "Hey, no, we're not doing." He was trying to be extremely humble and all that. She was just tired of him. I don't know. It's a speculation, but after his passing, she sold a lot of his shit.
Bruh.
Like a fuck ton of his shit. She sold cosplay. She sold weapons like he actually had made and all that.
Mm.
Like, the famous, when he's standing on the warthog and all that, pointing off, that famous get in bitches, we're going to Beacon. They sold that outfit.
I feel like if Monty was still alive, Rooster Teeth would not be in the state it is currently in.
And then they didn't know what to do for season 4, so they went Tumblr.
Yeah.
They made Yang a lesbian. They tried to make Weiss a lesbian. They made Blake a lesbian, and then
Everybody gay.
everybody
Who isn't a lesbian
gay.
these days?
Everybody gay.
And they were like, it's about relationships now and all this and all that. They fired Vic Mignogna, so the voice actor of Crow became shit.
Yeah.
Why?
And then,
Because his sexual accusations against Mars Girl and all that.
fucking Mars
Was-
Girl was just some person
Bitch.
jumping on the bandwagon. Like the actual thing with Vic Mignogna was Monica Rial and Kara Edwards were speaking out against him, even though they had no evidence and no case, but they still fired him.
And there was a ton of evidence to the contrary. Yeah.
Yeah.
He was extremely sweet and all that. Like, I support Vic,
I think they
and all
fired
this.
him. Vic strictly did not support pedophilia.
Yeah, he didn't. He's a Christian, like hardcore Christian, but
I think that's why he got it. I think that's actually why the real reason he got
But
booted.
no, there's a video of Vic literally yelling at guys who are saying death to gays. It's like, no, you don't do that. God loves everyone equally. Doesn't matter what sex or religion you are, God loves you. Those are his words. And he's yelling at this at protesters and all this because they were protesting against gays and all that. And I was like, that's what
It's
a
like-
good Christian does.
Like,
That's
why-
a good Christian boy.
What did he do? Why did he deserve this? And it's just a bunch of fucking office politics bullshit at this point.
Like, I didn't think he, in my honest opinion, I didn't think he didn't like what they were trying to do with Crow and all that, like trying to push the character towards this. I was like, no, that's not how he is. And I
No,
think they were
it
trying.
wasn't. It was outside of Rooster Teeth. Like Rooster Teeth
It was awesome.
fired him because of the Funimation stuff.
Yeah.
After that happened, so
Rooster
Yeah.
Teeth went to hell into a handbasket really quickly, right?
You did. You did.
incredibly quickly. Like they started doing like this, increasing the price of their Rooster Teeth First membership thing. And people were like, "What the fuck? Why are you doing that?" And it's like,
We want more money.
Money.
We're trying to shill before Time Warner buys us out.
Time Warner's bought them out. They even went further down the shithole.
Yeah. And then they got really just
The fact that Death Battle completely just
kind of died out too.
Did it die out, or is it's like they bought themselves out, like they pulled a Bungie?
Yeah. Death Battle's doing its own thing.
Death Battle's
If you
still
notice,
available on Rooster Teeth though.
Yeah, it is, but they're not licensed. Death Battle's doing their own. Like, if you notice, they got rid of the Rooster Teeth logo on their channel.
Hilarious.
Right.
Remember Screw Attack?
Oh yeah, I remember. What happened to it?
It died.
People realized that no one was watching things that were not Death Battle related, so they got rid of it.
Yeah.
Who's Charlotte McGrath, and why is she the first thing that comes up? That when
For what?
Oh, she wrote the Inside Gaming.
I don't know who that is.
Do you think that Rooster Teeth could have been raised?
Yes. But they listened to Twitter people, they listened to Tumblr people, and shot himself in the foot because they were listening to a small percentage of their audience instead of, the bigger picture. They were listening to the loudest. How about that?
Yeah, they went full retard. You never go full retard.
Death Battle's still, going along, isn't it?
Yeah.
Still chugging along.
Yeah,
It's doing its thing.
Yeah. By the way, none of us like Death Battle at all. We think it's incredibly stupid.
Yeah.
By the way, they are doing Thor versus Vegeta. So
That's Thor, hands down.
Okay. Hang on, I thought Vegeta was super broken.
No, Thor is. Thor's not only the god of thunder, he's also the god of medicine and strength.
But he lost to Wonder Woman.
I don't know. The whole thing with Death Battle is a lot of popularity.
Yeah, it is. It's Thor would lose to Wonder Woman. No. His belt he wears is a magical artifact created by the Aesir to double his strength.
But they argue that what's her name? Wonder Woman beat Ares, so she could beat Thor. That's what the argument came down to. I don't really watch Death Battle anymore because it's just like it's
Me neither.
Green Lantern versus Ben 10 episode that broke me. Like, I'm sorry, Ben 10 stomped Green Lantern. There is literally nothing he can do.
Mm-hmm.
But they're like, no, Green Lantern wins. So I'm like,
Ben 10 stomps Green Lantern?
Yes.
Yeah, with the aliens and all that.
Alien X
Alien
is
X.
so broken. Put it in perspective.
It's a
Alien X
literally
Alien X can he can
reality.
warp reality on a molecular level. He can recreate universes. That's how powerful
Yeah.
the celestial
not
sapien.
universes, multiverses.
Multiverse. Thank you. Yes.
Oh shit! Really?
Yes.
Yeah.
There's an
He
episode
is
in
good dark
Omniverse.
side.
In the
So
episode
I didn't
Omniverse
actually-
where this object called the Annihilarg that can basically destroy everything in the multiverse on a molecular level, and Ben recreated it using Alien X.
Damn.
And you can't forget Ultima Alien X, which is the ultimate form of Alien X when it's at its peak.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like I didn't actually grow up with Ben 10. That was not my my show.
And the thing is, if you go by lore, the Green Lantern is weak to yellow.
Exactly.
The color yellow.
Also, they say how Ben 10 would be defeated was Green Lantern would travel back in time. Alien X exists outside of time. So he would notice immediately what Green Lantern would be doing and just pick him out and squash him like a gnat.
Exactly. That and Green
It's
Lantern
like-
using like this construct pair of scissors to cut Ben's arm off is bullshit. Like
Yeah,
the Omnitrix protected Ben from the universe blowing up in his face.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Like that thing has defensive measures for the wearer.
Yeah. But no,
Giant
Green
scissors to
Lantern
cut
wins.
off arm. Okay, how about
Yeah.
Ghost Freak possessing Hal Jordan? Because
I
he
think
can do that.
actually he would be able to resist that just due to strength of will.
Or upgrade.
But
Upgrade can technically.
No matter what you say, it's that fucking Alien X is too powerful for Hal Jordan. That dude can stomp goddamn dark side. And it's made clear repeatedly over every comic. Hal Jordan is not the strongest Green Lantern. He's like fourth. It's
No, the
Kyle
first
Rayner.
section,
Superman
Kyle
and Wonder
Rayner.
Woman who beat him
Yeah.
easily. And
Hal
Alien
Jordan,
X can
yeah.
take those out in like an instant. So
Yeah, Hal Jordan's not the strongest Green Lantern. That title actually goes to Kyle Rayner. And he even turned into a White Lantern at a point.
No, Hal Jordan also turned into a white
Yeah,
lantern.
I know, but like Kyle is the better Lantern. That's my point, really.
Yeah.
I know both of them turned to White Lanterns, but Kyle's the better.
Yeah. But that whole Yamato fight versus Sephiroth, I called bullshit on because first off, Yamato is
Yeah,
designed to cut through dimensions.
take out a universe, guys. Yeah, fucking Virgil took a multiversal buster that destroys dimension to the face and was at best mildly annoyed. Sephiroth
Okay.
gets stomped to hell and back.
actually, the Sephiroth fight, I'm like, isn't Sephiroth like actually a god though?
No,
Okay, here's the thing. Sephiroth's a god, but he's a god of a single dimension. The Dante and
no,
Virgil
no,
exist
Sephiroth is not a
outside
god.
dimension. He isn't? I thought he is.
No, he's just an
What about
extremely
that stupid
powerful
angel
soldier.
form he takes?
That angel form is not an angel form; it's the Geneva cells, his mother cells. Geneva was a parasite alien trying to take over Gaia to use it as a rocket through the cosmos, destroying other planets. What Hojo did is take those cells, put it in his child in the womb to create Sephiroth. Sephiroth went into through indoctrination with Machino energy, which is basically the lifeblood of the universe. He became psychotic and extremely powerful because of it. He is one of the top soldiers, besides Angelica and Zack.
But regardless, the thing is, Sephiroth is limited to the third dimension. Yamato slices through all dimensions.
It's like
So it's
through
like, even
dimensions.
then, that just means that it's a bigger stomp for Virgil.
And how can you
I
fight
thought-
somebody who can?
I don't
It's
know.
like,
I thought
and,
like
and the bullshit
Sephiroth-
they brought up is that, oh, Virgil's sword stopped by rocket launcher. Yeah, it was. Because Virgil didn't care. He hadn't activated Yamato.
Hey, he deflected a rocket launcher with the sheath
Yeah.
Hmm.
because he saw a lady
and
as
he was
pathetic
toying
and
around with
beneath
her.
him.
He's like, oh, this is my brother's new girlfriend.
Yeah, basically.
Wait, does Dante know what sex is?
Yes.
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 Unironically, he's had sexual relations. When he was Tony
Wait,
Redgrave and he was living in
Wait,
hiding,
Dante fucked?
Yeah, he
he's
did.
canonically fucked.
He's canonically fucked. Yeah.
He might even have a child.
Good for Dante. Good for Dante.
Good for them.
I know it's the joke of Lady and Dante don't know what sex is, but it's no. Dante knows what sex
Dante.
is. He's gotten laid. A lady just it's the friend zone. He treats Dante like you're my best friend.
Wait,
No,
so,
no. So it's even
so
funnier. Lady doesn't do it. Dante friend zones her.
Oh, really?
Wait, so,
Yeah.
Yeah.
wait,
And
so who does Dante fuck?
Trish looks like Dante's mom, so
He finds
yeah.
that out.
Wait, who does Dante fuck then?
What was her name? Fuck, I don't know.
It was not.
So here's the thing: DMC has a really bad habit of extending its universe with books and comics. And they always get canceled, and they're impossible to buy. And
It was. I
it's
believe.
one
I
of those
believe
books that fuck. What's its name? In the
the Alice in Wonderland. It was that
Yeah.
one. It was the first comic. It was the first manga of Devil May Cry, which takes place after Devil May Cry 3, where he gets teleported into Alice in Wonderland world, where he has to save a little girl, but the little girl like matures herself to be older, and then it is implied that they have sex.
is it the manga or is it the novel or the CD drama?
The manga.
Okay,
The manga.
so
Sure.
game canon, Dante has never fucked.
Game canon
Yeah.
Dante doesn't even know what a pussy looks like. But alternate universe, but the extended Dante
It's
knows
not
what a
alternate
pussy.
universe. It's canon, right? The extended universe is canon to DMC.
Yes.
Hell, they reference that and they reference like one of the light novels
Oh yeah,
in
they
the
reference Patty
in
in DMC
5.
Yeah, they know none of the light novel. Patty's from the anime.
Yeah.
No,
And
not
the anime
not
is canon.
not Patty. I mean the Texas girl. Fuck's sake, what's her name? Her mom is in the light novel. The chick who made Dante's
Nico.
gun. Thank you, Nico.
Yeah.
Yes, her mom.
Nico.
is
Nico's
in,
mom made Every and Ivory
yeah, and she has
while he was Tony Redgrave.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, doesn't Nico want to fuck Dante?
I
No.
think so.
Maybe she wants to fuck the weapons.
Yeah.
I think Miko. I think she has a boyfriend. Dante might correct.
As far as no, it was Nico and Nero. And Nico was the weapons nerd who was literally the child of Dante's business partner.
And the demon researcher in 4. He had a monocle.
Nicoletta Goldstein. Wait,
Thank you.
No.
Goldstein.
Yeah, Goldstein's her dad.
Yeah, Goldstein's her dad.
Goldstein. Guys, come on. You're missing the big point. Steen.
Encroaching.
Folding. Isolation or something.
Yeah, no.
The best part is that her grandmother made Dante's weapons. Yeah.
She only made Every and Ivory. That's the only guns. And he modeled them off of his mother. Like those inscriptions, like the grips and all that, if you notice, they has a portrait on them.
Yeah.
That's his mom.
That's his mom.
Yeah.
And
okay,
they
what are your
didn't.
thoughts on DMC?
Fuck
DMC.
you! Fuck you!
Yeah,
Fuck you! Fuck you!
I prefer
What the
Spanish
shit
dub
hell is
versions.
this? God, the dialogue in that.
The
Me,
story-
a god, versus you, a piece of shit. Oh my lord. Ninja Theory. I don't know how many people have played Heavenly Sword. How many people have played that game? They made that game.
I have.
The dialogue in that game is actually really good. What the hell happened to dialogue in DMC? It is edgelord.
That wasn't Ninja Theory's fault. It was Capcom. So for those of you who don't know, this was during the time when Capcom was like, "Oh, we aren't selling games." It's like, yeah, you aren't selling games because you make very niche games. No, we want the Call of Duty numbers. We'll export to Western developers. I don't think export to Western developers.
Yeah.
Okay. So Ninja Theory got there, like, all right, you know what? We'll do a few things, but mainly this will be in the DMC canon. It'll just be a spinoff. They do it, and they bring it to Capcom, and Capcom says, make an entirely new universe. We don't want anything to do with the original Devil May Cry. And they're like, what? Yes.
No.
And so they're like, okay, we'll change a few things, but more or less, this thing will be pretty similar to the original canon. And Capcom was like, we don't want anything to do with the original stuff. All right, this is completely new. We don't want you to do anything with the old canon. So they have to keep on changing things. And they bring it forward to Capcom again. This is a darker tone, more mature, more edgy. As you can see, Dante's a bit younger. We're trying to go for that more grunge demographic, and Capcom says it's not mature enough. And Ninja Theory's like,
So they
well,
just started adding the F-bombs every fucking way.
And they had some retard
Yeah.
doing the direction, like he didn't like the other games. He said they were stupid. He's the idiot who called Dante a gay
he called,
cowboy,
Christian
and
lady
this
sex objects.
sex objects called Dante a gay cowboy, which is funny because 5 actually makes fun of that. Remember the Michael Jackson dance? So
Yeah, that wasn't actually a Michael Jackson dance. That was actually based off a Japanese pop star who was actually basing off Michael Jackson.
Yeah, so Michael Jackson
Michael
comes full
Jackson.
circle. But it's both Ninja Theory and Capcom's fault because Capcom were instead of just giving their games more development and just marketing them and just letting them be good, they just had to. It was that era they just wanted to be American, and that wasn't why people like the games to begin with. It's really stupid.
I'm going to say something controversial. Devil May Cry is not American. It has a very Japanese feel to it. It's what the Japanese view as cool.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Another.
If you ever noticed, Dante doesn't smoke.
Yeah, they changed that with the DM. Well, are you talking OG or are you talking the
Like the original Dante, like Dante Sparta, not DMC Dante. We'll do that.
Right.
DMC Dante,
Because there was
Dante Sparta.
There was a
Also there's
change,
the rumor going around that that guy, what was his name? It's Tameen Antodianantis. I don't know saying this. He based Dante over at himself. So it's like, oh, this is what he wants. And it's like, oh, fuck you to God. Everyone's a piece of shit. He gets all the ladies. He's a super edgy rocker boy. Now it makes sense.
Yeah, it's
But no, the original Dante, if you pay attention to actually what he does and all that, he does some pretty cool shit. But with him, he never smokes because to them, Japanese people don't smoke, and they think that's cool.
I mean, well,
Japanese people smoke a lot. It's
some
just
do.
so common.
It depends. It depends on the writer. Cowboy Bebop got away with it. Fullmetal Alchemist got away with it. Naruto had his character. There's a handful, but it's kind of sparse, and it depends on the anime.
Yeah.
But
sometimes.
Yeah, sometimes.
Devil May Cry had a comic run, right?
Yeah, they had to come.
Yeah.
Both of them had the original and the new one.
I think so. Yeah.
The new one was trying to basically do a backstory of that and all that. But I'm going to be honest. The story for DMC sucked, but the combat was alright.
Let's be honest here. DMC never had good story. It had good characters, but it never had good story.
Shut the fuck
up. Whoa.
No, Devil May Cry 3, Devil May Cry 4, Devil May Cry 5 legit have good narratives. Please don't give me that crap.
Yeah.
Don't give me
Devil May Cry 3 has good character arcs, but I don't think it's a really good story.
It's a good character driven narrative.
Character development. It's you developed with Dante.
Exactly.
Oh shit.
5 has an insanely good narrative, but
4 has
one thing
great
we can all
narrative.
agree on is that the reboot story is shit. It makes no sense. Even if you look at this logically, okay, so your entire idea is we take out the Devil Lords and we then take out the big guy. Okay, fine.
Immersive.
But why is it, if Mundus is quote unquote omniscient, why does it take so long to find Dante? I mean, he's not exactly being subtle about it.
No, they found Dante immediately when the Devil Hunter went after.
Yeah.
They noticed his presence immediately and all that, so they started focusing on Dante. That's like you got trapped in limbo in almost every chapter and all that was because they found Dante. They know who he is. It was Virgil they didn't know about. Because Virgil practically never went into limbo.
Which is also kind of stupid.
Virgil's such a guy, bro.
Even in the game, they actually tell you multiple times that Dante's stronger than Virgil, and yet for some reason you fight him.
Wait, is he actually stronger canonically?
In DMC, Virgil tells Dante you're the stronger.
Okay, in the original one, definitely. It takes Dante. It's because
Well, that's
Virgil's
complicated.
released his inner demon, basically, right?
Yeah,
That's the
yeah,
simplest way
like
to put it.
he released, yeah, he got his Devil Trigger before Dante did in Devil May Cry 3, and that's why he was able to beat you. Like Dante wasn't like embracing his inner self
Oh,
at
I
that
thought they were
point.
like evenly matched.
There, well,
No, it's made
Technically,
at the
they
beginning,
are.
at the
Virgil's
beginning,
that bigger one.
yeah, like at the beginning of 3, Virgil has it up on Dante. Middle of the game, they're somewhat evenly matched, and the final portion of the game, Dante beats Virgil.
No, they are evenly matched in the final push. It doesn't specifically beat him. It's more like the fight stops because
Yeah.
of Mundus, and then Virgil's like, "Hey, I'm gonna go fight something our father never fought," and then Dante's like, "No, you need to come back. We need to do this, like right." And then they cut the hand, takes the medallion, and all that. Then Virgil becomes Nero Angelo.
Well, Mundus turns him in, tortures him, and turns him into Neo Angelo. And then he fights Dante
And then
Devil May
he's
Cry
free
1.
in DMC 4. And he
And
makes
fight
sure
No,
the Spartan genes. Sparta's genes live on.
No, in Devil May Cry 1, Devil May Cry 4, you play when you play as Virgil, you're playing actually before the events of Devil May Cry 4.
Yeah, it's
where
he travels to the town before the events of 3.
and he's the reason why the cult of Sparta happened.
Yeah. What?
No sex minigame. That's
No.
an automatic F for me.
I don't recall him being the reason the cult exists. I thought the cult existed before he even got there.
He worshipped Sparta before.
Yeah.
Before the whole DMC4 thing, right? It's
the reason. No, they were normal humans, and then they got turned into demons, is because they were experimenting on demons. They captured
that's
with
not
Yamato.
what I'm saying. What I'm saying is that you said that Virgil started the cult. They were worshiping Sparta before he got there.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, it's been a while since I played 4. I didn't say they're worshiping him.
Yeah,
when was the last time I played 3? I think it's like 5 years ago. When is the last time you guys played DMC game?
I've never played any of them.
I did a marathon a couple months ago.
Yeah, that's why Lone knows everything.
Played Devil May Cry 5 like a year ago.
Devil May Cry 5 was good. It was real good.
So, I was thinking about playing them on Switch, but it seems like PC has like actually all the games, while Switch I think has only 3.
It has DMC 1 through 5 and the reboot. So you can complete if you want to complete the DMC collection, you can.
Yeah.
I mean, I can get it on my PS4.
Oh yeah, did you guys know of the huge controversy of when the DMC reboot was going to use the Unreal Engine?
Oh yeah, I remember that.
So for those of you who don't know, the Unreal Engine is shit. What the fuck?
That sounded like.
Ignore that.
That I don't know
so
if that was something
Unreal
dropping or if that was a fart sound effect, but I don't know. Unreal Engine is shit.
That was a wild fart. Are you okay? Did you shit yourself? Did you pull a Biden?
No.
All right.
I was rearranging my desk and something fell, so I'm gonna go clean that.
All right, Chad, continue.
Was it alcohol?
All right. So the problem with Unreal Engine is that it runs at 30 FPS, which isn't bad. Most games run at 30 FPS. The problem is DMC is such an intense character action game that every frame matters. So the fact you're having it at 30 FPS actively hinders the player. And you can see this. If you play DMC and you compare it to any game, even DMC 1, you'll notice DMC 1 has smoother controls and it's more receptive than DMC, the reboot. And that is why. And so players lost their shit over it, and Antonio, being the master of PR that he is, said, "Go fuck yourself."
Yep.
That was the end of that.
I think the only good things about DMC, Dante, DMC, Devil May Cry, is the I guess the soundtrack. I guess they did a good job. I think Combi Christ.
Oh yeah, the soundtrack's good.
Score is good.
Levels were okay. the levels were interesting because they were more active. However, they were also far more linear.
Oh
I hate
yeah.
to sound like
Yeah,
a soul spoiler right now, but DMC always followed the Metroidvania approach to things.
Yeah.
DMC didn't do that. If you wanted to like go back and see what you missed, you're gonna have to restart the entire level.
Yep.
So, and that was annoying because if you wanted to get like secret weapons and upgrades, you had to go back and replay the levels again and again.
Mm.
There was
Yeah,
no
the
secret
secret-
weapons.
Yes, there are. Oh, fuck.
No, there
No,
wasn't.
not secret weapons. Those aren't secret weapons. Those are skins. Those are skins for
Skins,
your
and
weapons.
unlockables and stuff like that.
Yeah.
There you go.
But like, shit.
I mean, but the Virgil section, the
The
downfall of Virgil,
downfall of
was
Virgil,
actually
Virgil will see, yeah.
that is never gonna
was
get
great.
resolved, and that's hilarious. But
because the
Like,
idea
I'll
that
de-
Virgil fell to the demons because he killed his heart, because he lost to Dante.
Yeah,
He
sure.
went-
I played
yeah.
World of Warcraft too, buddy.
he went to hell and he fought his way back out, and he has a few demon thralls now. Another cool thing, I'll definitely say, like, limbo is a neat concept, though. I do like that idea that there's like this in-between world and demons like seep in and like they can't affect the real world and such. That's cool. It's ironic how DMC kind of turned out his story. It's very political, oddly enough, in a game that came out in like 2013. Kind of reflects 2020 in terms of its writing, I would say. Like, the thing's very obviously like left bias. Like, Bob Bartis is clearly Bill O'Reilly.
Capitalism, the buyer
Yeah.
game.
Yeah, exactly. It's literally that. It's
I still think it's funny that you could punch a baby.
Yeah.
oh yeah, the demon baby. Forgot about that.
You
Well, I'm
can punch a baby.
pro-choice.
Yeah. But yeah, that game that's a mess if there ever was one.
Oh, and Bob Arvis was obviously based on Bill O'Reilly.
Yeah, I literally said that. I literally said Bob Bartis was Bill O'Reilly.
Yeah.
This is Bob Bartis just doing God's work.
And he worked for the Raptor News Network, right?
Yeah, something like that, which is an obvious Fox parody.
Yeah. Unironically, though, Bob Barvis was the best boss fight.
Oh, definitely.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
It was simple, but it had a good soundtrack. It had a gimmick. It
Oh
was
my
fun.
god, right? The fucking soundtrack. The DMC's soundtrack just slaps.
Yeah. No, I don't think a single DMC had a bad soundtrack. The DMC 2 soundtrack, was it bad?
It was
I
passive.
was
never
it?
played DMC 2.
DMC
I
2
played
is
a bit
of
one.
passive.
It wasn't bad, though, right?
Two
You get to
is
play
just
3 characters.
2 is just it's so easy and it's just
padded.
rushed. It's
The
rushed.
problem with DMC 2 is what I hear is that they gave it to a different studio
Yep.
and they didn't want to fuck it up, so they went with the easiest shit available. That is why you can beat the final boss by just holding down Ivory and Ebony.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Remember,
Oh,
guys,
yeah,
you gotta
yeah.
beat DMC 2 3 times to unlock the true ending.
Really?
Gotta beat as Dante, Lucia, and then Trish.
All right. Lucia, I liked Lucia. She was
Yeah.
fine. A good red-headed, dark-skinned tomboy. We don't get enough of those.
Dante with the coin
We
was
got
so
we got
stupid.
something like that in DMC 4, but it was just Trish in his costume.
Okay, I did it. I cleared my desk.
Oh,
We're all
awesome.
good now, boys.
Also, Dante with the coin in DMC 2 was so stupid. Like, why did they do that?
Hey, okay. The thing with the coin. Have any of you guys ever played Shin Megami Tensei Nocturne?
Yes.
I played a little bit of Nocturne. I need to beat it still.
Go beat it. But like Dante's in the game, and he does
Yeah.
and to recruit him, he actually uses the coin from DMC2. Like you have to call heads or tails, and since it's double sided, you automatically know which one is the answer if you play DMC2. So that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Uh,
So the idea
uh,
was when Dante was trying to fight the demon world, he was stuck in Shinigami Tensei's. It's the same Dante. It was supposed to allude to that.
Which is pretty cool. Which is pretty fucking cool. Yeah, it's me. Because SMT is fucking awesome.
oh yeah, it is. It is. But I think one final point I'll actually talk about DMC before we talk about Jim and I's thing in the chat. Dialogue in DMC reboot is just insanely terrible. It
Yeah.
like
Not in a
and
million
and I
years.
not in a million years. Like that, and I even compared it to Heavenly Sword, which is well written, even Hellblade, both of which have really good dialogue. Like King uh King Andy Serkis, like his dialogue is actually really good in the game. And you go from this to the reboot, it's like it's a mess. It's like it's written by someone like profanity. You need to know what you're doing, and you need to not come across as an immature retard when you write
DMC5 did
profanity.
that perfectly.
Yes,
Because,
DMC.
Nero was the young and more naive one, hot-headed.
No, that was
Dante's
Devil May Cry 4 was the young, in-person, I need to do this, while
When
Dante was
Nero
being his mentor.
when Nero said "f you" to Nero, Nero said "f you" to Virgil in 5, there was actual emotion and weight in it. When Dante is constantly saying "fuck" every 5 seconds, it comes across as an immature child, as opposed to someone like Duke Nukem, as opposed to a character from Quentin Tarantino, like who can actually. That's a good example of how to write profanity, because it actually feels like a character, or like it feels like a real person is talking.
Remind me though, isn't Dante like kind of a child in the games? Like Virgil was the one who had to grow up.
Yeah, kind of.
He was immature, but he was like
But
cocky
he
about
was
it.
cocky.
He
He
taunted his
never
enemies.
Yeah,
felt like a freaking tryhard like Dante is. Dante's saying the crap he's saying with such confidence and smugness. It comes across. It's cringeworthy.
Mm.
I'm guessing that's the best I can describe it. Like,
No,
it's
I
unironic.
know what you mean.
It's
Like,
unironic, as opposed to DMC3's Dante or 4 or 5's Dante. He's cocky. He's gonna have fun.
It also helps that Dante
It's not
in
meant to be
the
taken that
original wasn't
seriously.
the F-bombs. This guy is.
Yeah.
yeah, does indeed help. I really gotta play the DMC games. Like, they're on my list.
Oh yeah. Do
They're
that.
on.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, did you guys see the censorship for the DMC5?
Oh my god! Don't get me started on that shit.
Oh
All
yeah.
right, so for
but
those of you who don't
Lens
know,
flares that are unneeded.
for those of you who know, DMC5 had two nude scenes, one with Trish, one with Lady.
It was shots.
Just them showing their face.
Are
So
they
in
like-
the Japanese version, you got to see it, but in the Western version, they butt lighted it. They added this massive lens flare to it, and people were like, "What the fuck?" And I don't know what Capcom's response was, but people were annoyed by it. And literally day one, someone dropped them off to say, "Yeah, here's how to remove the butt light."
Okay, so play it on PC. Got it.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
fuck Sony. But I guess to move on from that, I guess is Jim and I hear thoughts on J. Jonah Jameson being the Alex Jones parody in the MCU, which I think it's kind of funny, kind of silly, but that's kind of. And I remember Gary pointed this out, like on Nerdrotic on one stream. He actually said, like, "What are you saying about Alex Jones?" Like, J. Jonah Jameson's kind of in the right though. He's not getting information wrong technically. He got like Peter Parker is Spider-Man, and like there is some level of damage that he's causing in context to the movies. Granted, it's not nowhere near J. Jonah Jameson and the other movies or the cartoons or the comics, but like, yeah, it's funny. That's what I'm saying. You
I'm
guys.
just glad they got J.K. Simmons to do it.
Oh yeah, same.
Oh yeah, yeah, no. But yeah, no. James Jonah Jameson actually was his whole idea was he was Spider-Man's PR team while being the PR team. He was trying to make Spider-Man do good, trying to show him that no matter what, someone will always criticize you. No matter what good you can do, you can always do better. That was the whole idea behind James Jonah Jameson. Just imagine the guy just hounding on you. He was like, "Are you good enough? Can you do this? Can you be this? Are you the friendly neighborhood Spider-Man? Can you save people's lives? Are you responsible enough? What happens if you mess up? What happens if you don't succeed, Spider-Man? How many lives are you willing to put in danger because you fucked up one thing?" That was the idea. He was always trying to push Spider-Man to do better.
And it also proved that Jameson was always a bit jealous of Spider-Man because all Jameson
He
could do
was just ran. Was just
Yeah.
ran, and he was like, it was just his thing.
It's not like a comic
Lee
where
gave
like
him
there's no like a comic where J. Jonah Jameson is like suicidal or something.
yeah, his
And
wife died.
Spider-Man's
It was
Spider-Man's
his wife.
successful.
No, he was suicidal because his wife died and all that. His son wasn't the astronaut that he was. He was just at a low point, and then Spider-Man literally came along and brought him out of his suicide tendencies.
And he still hated Spider-Man after that.
Yeah, he was like, James Jonah Jameson respects Spider-Man so much. He wants him to be better. So why not shit on the guy's career, trying to make him feel bad, but at the same time bolstering him, trying to prove that he is the good guy. I mean, throughout the game, the Spider-Man's the PlayStation one. How many times have Spider-Man saved cops' lives? He didn't kill anyone. He brought him to he tied him up and let the cops deal with him. He's like, yeah, I stopped a crime, but they're arrested.
Yeah.
I mean, honestly, how many times has Spider-Man killed people?
He killed Morbius, right?
No.
Did he?
Morbius is still alive.
Well, in a
No,
context
not Morbius. That fucking other vampire who traveled dimensions and killed all Spider-Man.
Oh yeah,
What was his
Spider-Verse. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Crap.
Oh fuck!
That was a crazy
Bat
story.
Spider-Bat?
No,
not Spider-Bat.
Different interdimensional vampire. Damn it!
All right, here
Fuck,
we go.
I know who you're
Spider-Man,
talking about.
interdimensional vampire. Spider-Man. Let's go with vampires. Let's see. I don't know. God damn it! Who was he?
I know he tried to fight Hunter.
He.
Speaking of Marvel, what can they even do now?
Moreland?
Is Moon Knight even
Moreland.
Is Moon Knight even good?
Moon
Knight is garbage, dude. Don't even bother.
I like the Moon Knight who is the detective, not the other one who's the sociopath murderer.
I like
Explain
Oscar
this to
Isaac,
me.
but damn, man.
What is the difference between Captain Marvel and Miss Marvel?
Captain Marvel was a superhero. Miss Marvel is Karen Danvers. Fuck, I can't remember the difference, but one's Carol Danvers.
Miss Marvel's the one with the
Are you talking
skin
about?
tight suit, right?
No, are you
Yeah.
talking? Are you talking about Kamala Khan? Or are you talking?
No. Carl Danvers originally.
Okay.
Not the new Miss Marvel, the old Miss Marvel, the one who was still looked like a girl.
Yeah.
Right. The one where
No,
Raven.
where's Brie Larson's ass, bro? Where is it?
Ugh,
Spider-Man stole it.
Spider-Man stole it.
He did steal it.
But yeah, no, Captain Marvel, I believe he was a DC hero.
Yeah.
Yeah, there we go.
There's a
Captain
name.
Marvel's Shazam.
Yeah, Shazam.
Thank
Captain Marvel for Captain Marvel for
Captain
What
Marvel
about
is Shazam.
yeah, but what about Captain
Thank you.
Marvel for fucking Marvel?
He died. He died, bro.
Marvel.
No,
or- Are you talking Marvel or are you talking Carol Danvers?
Carol Danvers.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because there's Marvel, who died of cancer, and then there's Carol.
Marvel died of cancer? What the hell?
No,
Yeah, Marvel.
Marvel.
Yeah, man.
Captain Marvel, the dude, the guy who was Captain Marvel before Carol Danvers.
Yeah.
I'm fucking done. I hate comics so much because of this. It's like there's 20 different like
See,
Okay, so when we say Marvel, we literally mean MAR hyphen VELL.
Yep.
He's a Kree species.
Yep.
Bro, I want to start this comic. Where do I begin? Oh, you got to start with issue 46, but that's in a parallel universe from issue 29. Manga is just like chapter 1, bro.
Chapter 1.
Yeah.
Unless it's like 1,000 chapters, and it's like, good luck, pal.
Yeah.
You might have to skim a few things.
Actually, Captain
unless
Marvel has a son.
It's chapter 1 unless it's fate.
I miss Miss Marvel so much.
Is Kamala Khan ever going to be a thing?
They try to
think-
make
Oh, Jordy
they
is
try
a
to
thing.
make it, they try to make it a thing, but it will never be a thing.
Yeah.
Like no
She's
one likes
kinda-
that character.
I mean, she can make her hands big. I can think of like one thing she could use those for.
Does it involve,
yeah,
like, emotion in the groin?
yeah.
No, making her hands fucking smaller because who wants the hell wants fucking huge hands? No, thank you. Glove shopping would still be so weird.
I was going to
Make everything look tiny.
joke.
No, God, no. It would make it look tinier than it is.
I'm just going back to the older stuff now. I'm going back to I'm going back to when Spider-Man first released, all that stuff. I'm going back to the 80s comic, not the 80s, but the 80s animated series.
The good old days.
Just yeah, it's just that's what's fun for me now. It's like, oh wow.
So Captain Marvel was classified as a pink Kree. That's how come he was able to pass off of a human.
I still miss Marvel.
Yeah. I miss when they were good.
Yeah.
I gave a shit.
Wow. I know that Stanley left and everything went downhill from there.
Wow, so Captain Marvel fought Miss Marvel.
Yes. In Death Battle or
No, in the actual comics.
oh really? Posted.
Is it one
I
of
have to
the-
look at the weekend right now.
Is it one of the
I'm
DC?
gonna think that Captain Marvel wins. You know, one can blow up
No.
stars.
Captain Marvel did. He has cosmic awareness.
Oh, are you talking about the
Let's make
DC
a-
one?
No, this is from Marvel.
Oh,
Captain Marvel.
because
Marvel. There we go.
Marvel and Marvel.
Captain
and DC
Marvel's
had,
most impressive power was his cosmic awareness, which he received from Eon. This ability allowed him to know exactly what he needed to know at any moment. Range from his current location to discovering his opponent's weakness.
If that's true, how come he died?
So it was cancer.
Couldn't
Yeah.
see cancer's weakness now, could he?
No, it was during the coming of the Phoenix. He got cosmic radiation poisoning.
Ooh, that sucks.
Yeah, it was from
Oh,
the
yeah.
Phoenix.
Oh yeah, Miss Marvel fought Mystique.
And just
Okay.
remember, Rogue fought Jean Grey and won.
Okay, but Rogue is broken.
No, she fought Captain Marvel. There we go. And she absorbed all of her powers.
Bruh.
So Rogue has Miss Marvel's powers. That's how come there's a new Miss Marvel, Kamala Khan, running around. It's
Wait,
because
what?
Rogue took them. Yeah, no, Rogue took
No,
Miss Marvel's
you're.
powers.
No, that's not why Miss Marvel. That's not why Kamala Khan was running around. Kamala Khan's more recent. The run you're talking about, where Rogue takes Carol's like
Marvel's.
power, yeah, like Carol's powers, like that was like way back when. That was like the 90s, I
Yeah,
think.
that's
Where all the that's where the X-Men cartoon came from. That's how.
Yeah.
That's why
yeah.
Rogue has her powers. That's why she can fly in a show.
That's why I love the '90s X-Men, because they do Gambit justice.
Bro, Gambit. What did they do to my boy?
Ugh.
They fucked him over because his power was literally kinetic energy. He was able to manipulate the kinetic energy of anything.
That's why I use
Actually,
cards.
first appearance was Captain Marvel for Kamala Khan, 2013. So she's been around for 9 years.
I miss Gambit. I want to go back to the '90s. Reset the comic to the '90s. That's it. That's all you need to do, man.
Oh, in the fucking 90s, you could like get up Saturday morning and watch Batman the animated series and like all of the other good fucking shit. What do we have now?
Samurai Jack.
Godzilla.
Samurai shit.
Damn, Eric, dude.
We have shit. We have shit.
Everything's shit.
We got
Go back to
Adventure
the
Time.
90s, bro.
Adventure Time became shit.
Let's just go back to the
Come on,
90s,
grab your
okay?
friends, go
No,
to very
the thing with
distant
Adventure
lands.
Time-
Distant lands with Jake the
Dog
Hulk
and Finn the
thing with-
human to find never ends
Sure,
adventure
Mr.
time.
It's a shine.
The thing with Adventure
Obsolete,
Time is
why
like
you so mean? Not me, I'm 1,000 years old, just lost track of my moral code. I'm sorry.
the whole thing with Adventure Time is like you miss one episode and like, oh man,
You're fine.
what happened in this one episode? I'm like, what the fuck? What about all the
Yeah,
other?
it turns out
What about
Yeah.
the fucking episode that was like Finn's fucking arm that grew into a
Gets
flower
cut
and
off.
falls in love with a fucking bee? I'm like, where? Oh, you couldn't make the plot that episode, but you had to make it this episode that only aired like once and then like has to be aired in a fucking rerun. Fucking hated that shit.
Oh god, that show got so plotty. It's weird.
Yeah, it was after Finn lost his arm.
Finn lost.
and
No,
the
it was
Lich-
like kind of before.
No,
Like
no, no,
when the
it was
Lich
when the
came
Lich-
up. When the Lich came
When the
up,
Lich
that
came
was when the show just went full plot mode, just going, all right, we have lore, we have all this crazy stuff. It's like,
Yeah, it's like, all right, things matter now. I'm like,
yeah,
okay.
things matter now.
Yeah.
Like Marceline's the
we
reason why
actually learned
humanity's
about the
alive.
Ice King's past and all that. That actually hits you in the feels
King
because
was
you
just
realize
fucking awesome.
Oh yeah.
the Ice King.
When you learn about the Ice King's past, you realize like, oh shit, we've been beating the shit out of an old man with like
went
Alzheimer's.
insane because of a fucking crown.
We've been beating up an old man with Alzheimer's. Fuck. I feel like a piece of shit.
And then you realize that he took care of Marceline and still has a fatherly bond for her, and he actually
Yeah.
cares about her.
It was like a connection that like no one really knew about.
He's
Yeah.
played by Tom Kenny. He's played by freaking
Yeah.
SpongeBob.
Yo, I freaking love it when Tom Kenny actually like does serious roles like that because he's really good.
He is. It's insane how good he
is.
is as a voice actor.
Yeah.
Gunther, Gunther, get on going.
Oh. Too much
Oh,
lasagna.
the freaking Orgalorg stuff, I didn't really understand. So like Gunter was Orgalorg.
Yeah.
That didn't really go anywhere.
Yeah, well, in a late, well,
In
kind
one
of
of the
got resolved in
episodes,
one episode, huh?
the Marceline's father literally was talking to Gunther and all that, and it's like, "You're the most evilest being in
That was
existence."
back when
Man.
Adventure Time was just goofing around. They actually took that
But then
line
they actually
seriously.
explored that. You realize that he's the reincarnation of evil.
He is evil
Yeah.
itself. Yeah, he predates time itself, which is insane.
Yeah, that's just like, fuck, man.
Yeah, but did it actually like go anywhere? I don't.
No,
think it
that
did.
was the joke. Is this supreme evil stuck in a penguin's body? It's being used as a pet by a deranged
I mean,
ice king.
they kind of like deal with it in like one episode. Like Gunther becomes Orgalorg, and Finn and Jake kind of like deal with him, and he just crashes back to Earth, turns back into Gunther again, and Finn's father crashes to Earth, and that's where that arc starts, I think.
Oh yeah, Finn's father. I did like the episode where Finn got to meet his mother. That was nice.
That was really
Actually,
nice. I like that. Islands
Yeah.
Islands
I
was
never
really
watched,
cool.
I never watched Adventure Time, so I'll say
So Finn's mom was a scientist and all that, and she was like trying to save the last remnants of humans.
I don't know. It was
Because all the humans are basically dead.
No, the humans are alive. They're just not in like main lion. They're in the islands.
Yeah, they're not in Ooh.
Like any left.
Or they were thought to be dead.
They were thought to be dead. Yeah. It's like in both islands and stakes. It doesn't explicitly say this, but you put two and two together. Like the older remnants of humanity got on a boat and Marceline protect them from the vampires, and they found the islands. And humanity's alive, and that's where Finn came from.
Yeah, Susan Strong literally escaped because she was supposed to, I believe, watch over the islands.
Yeah, she was part of the defense force, I think, and she has these implants in her. Yeah.
Yeah, but then she went to the sewers, I guess.
Yeah, like she, I believe, hit her head or something, and
Yeah, that's a plot point. She hit her head.
yeah, like something like that happened. It's been a while since
Shit.
I've watched the show. Okay, so
I know, same here.
yeah, so and that's why her.
This is all going off memory for all of us.
Oof,
What
yeah,
more are we supposed to
She
talk about
lost her
Roswell and shit?
yeah, we kind of did. Unless you want to like talk about Tunguska again, but yeah,
I mean, we're still talking about weird shit, so
yeah,
Welcome to the Decent Descent podcast where we rant.
Yeah.
yeah.
Where have you been? Where have
yeah,
you been,
Jed,
man?
keep up.
Keep up. This is straight from the meth pipe.
Keep up with our ramblings, you fool.
You fool! You're supposed to let the man ramble. But yeah, no. Susan Strong lost her memory and all that, and she found Finn, and Finn found her in the sewers. It was weird, and then you find out that Finn's the reincarnation of the goodness of the universe, while the Lich is the reincarnation of the badness that came from one comet.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and then you have like freaking what's her face, Betty become the new Magic Man.
Oh yeah,
Betty.
yeah. Betty, Simon's girlfriend, fiance.
Oh, I still. Let's be honest. Flame Princess. He fucked that up.
Oh yeah, you blew it, man.
You fucking blew it.
Oh my god, was it Lolly or someone else? I remember it was on one stream, and they actually says like, yeah, Finn's in the cucking. And it's like, oh yeah, he got off by Flame Princess fighting Ice King, and I was like, wow, and I was like, oh man, he just ruined that episode for me. It's like
He didn't get up on it. He found it like extraordinary, like interesting because it's fucking two opposites.
Sorry, I just had a connection spaz out.
Oh yeah,
just a
that
moment
happens.
ago.
That happens.
So what were we talking about?
Yeah,
Flame Princess.
yeah, like Finn,
Oh yeah,
Deserves more
Finn,
love.
Finn likes getting cucked.
yeah. Yeah, but then like Flame Princess like fucking took over the Flame Kingdom and just started like, now we're all gonna be honest with each other. I'm like, bro, Finn, what the fuck did you do?
And she's
What the
like,
hell?
she's
Yeah,
dating
Finn got in a
Cinnamon
fight
Bun.
with the Benton, right? Yeah.
Yeah, but then
we gotta talk about something else. We're supposed to be on Jessica and Vince.
Jim and I don't know if Regular Show got really plot driven. I would definitely say it got plot driven by the final season. Oh shit,
Yeah.
the
that's
final
lightning.
season, I personally think that JG Quintel was running out of ideas.
It's
So
possible.
he had Pop sacrifice himself to fight evil Pops.
Yeah. That's where he probably got the idea of
Am I
Pops.
getting the gist of it?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
Pops, evil Pops, yeah.
And then they
Yeah.
become decent people.
Mordecai actually like becomes a responsible boyfriend.
Yeah, and they run the park now after fucking. What's his
Crazy.
name?
Benson?
Thank you, Benson.
This that guy, Adam Jensen.
No, Benson. Benson like dies or leaves.
No,
I
Benson.
don't think he dies.
No, Pops is the one who dies. Benson, I think,
Yeah.
does something else. I know Rigby.
And Mordecai take over the park.
Yeah, I think so. It's either that or something else. I have to rewatch the finale again. I know Rigby marries Irene. They have kids. Mordecai
goes back to high school.
No,
No, Mordecai goes back to art school.
yeah, Mordecai goes to art school. Rigby went back to high school and he graduated to get his diploma.
Bruh.
That was like,
Is it Rigby?
Retarded, bro.
My brain is like, is it Rigby that owns the park now? Like he takes care of it?
Rigby's
don't.
like actually retarded.
Stop talking!
No. I think Rigsby owns the park now. Like Benson gave it to Rigsby because he actually matured.
Yeah, thanks, Gemini. Yeah, Benson was the manager. The owner of the park was Pop's dad.
Mr. Maylard.
Yeah.
Like, I just remember that, like, freaking Rigby was like, a high school diploma never got nobody nothing, and that's a fact. And then, like, a food truck shows up, and it's just like, free burgers for all high school graduates. I'm like, what?
That's the definition of irony right there.
Yeah.
It's like, no, wait, I got my diploma, come back. It's like, you misspelled diploma. You spelled it with a fucking W.
That show was something.
That show was the equivalent of like, yo, we're just working at a park, and then it like plays somebody that I used to know, Trap Mex.
Oh, yeah.
Remember the whole Death Punch episode?
Yes.
The death jump.
You gotta wear
or the
mullets.
death dump?
You gotta use the lift of death.
It's like 1 of death, 2 of death, 3
of death.
3 death.
Oh, sir, someone death dump clogged the toilet. No!
What up? I got the death punch. Yeah, well, I got the death block.
Now, how do you want to get out of here? The death jump or the death dump?
Oh my god.
The death dump.
The death dump. Oh god.
Dude, you can't just call it a technique by putting everything death in front of everything.
How dare you dishonor this dojo?
Oh god, it's so good.
It was so stupid. But you're like, yeah, that's funny.
And then after that guy's dojo failed, he started making sandwiches.
Oh yeah.
The death sandwich.
The death sandwich.
It's like you can only eat it. You can only eat it if you sign this contract, and the contract is like you can't sue us.
Basically. And didn't they make an episode based off of the song Mississippi Queen?
Yes.
Kind. Well, they
That was
used
the
a
episode where
song, but it's like they
Where they
have
eat like something and they just become high on acid trip, basically. And it
basically,
started
yeah,
with
yeah.
Mississippi Queen. You know?
Oh yeah, that's just
Weekend at
beginners.
Benson's.
Look, and then it plays the song.
Weekend at Benson's. That was the episode.
Yeah, that
Oh, yeah.
that was a good episode.
It was basically like, oh my
Which
God,
was a
we got
parody of Bernie's, which is actually a really good movie.
Yeah.
like, oh my God, we knocked out Benson. What do we do? Wait, I'll go get the shovel. No, dude, we gotta like take him to his apartment. Like, oh yeah.
Oh god. Pick up the phone, Skips. We know your home, Skips. Pick up the phone, Skips. We know your home, Skips.
Bro, Skips was like the best character.
Then again, I never changed my name to Trash Boat.
Oh, bro, that episode.
You find out that Skips is immortal.
No,
Yeah.
he said he was immortal in like the first season.
Yeah, he did.
It's like, hey, Skips, how come you know everything and you're still a groundskeeper? I'm immortal. I fucking love that show, bro.
It was
yeah.
it was weird. It was wacky. It was interesting. Every episode was different.
Have any of you guys watched Close Enough?
I've
No.
watched the first season. I need to watch the later season still. I liked it. I liked the first season.
It's good.
How long have we been doing this? It's just us ranting about stupid shit today.
3.5 hours.
Yeah, 3.5 hours. Hey, a new record.
Well, fuck.
Worth it.
Worth it.
I mean, unless
It
you want to
is.
call it here.
Yeah, I want to call it.
Yeah.
I'll call it.
All right.
Yeah.
So my phone number is 32123-456.
The treasure is
7890.
The treasure is buried in.
The treasure's bearing. Good night,
Pick it up.
everybody.
State. What's the name? State Wanderers.